Sports, proudly covering local high school athletics and District 10 championships on Stream TV.
Well, Stream Sports welcomes you to Week 10 of high school football. Tonight, the Titusville Rockets wrap up their season on the road, taking on the Fairview Tigers. Our coverage of Rocket sports this fall sports season made possible by these sponsors: by Oil Creek Plastics, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by State Farm Insurance, by Poppies, by Armstrong, by J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, by the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, by Fat Chad's Brewery, by New Directions Community Credit Union, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Marsh Home Center, by Ben Leach for Magisterial District Judge, by Edward Jones, by Larry's Auto Service, by Corky's Pizza, and by the Titusville Beverage. And we welcome you inside the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, Marsh Home Center pregame show. Luke Rio along with Jim Bodemer, Joe Roddy, Pat Nosco, our entire crew, Adam Bodemer, Joe Watkins, Brody Wolfkill on a beautiful sunshine. Oh, wait, no.
A balmy night in northwest Pennsylvania. We're going to talk about the weather a little bit later on, but if you're home watching this game, you're probably the most intelligent person I know right now. But it's not bad. We're up in the air. We got some protection, so it's going to be
a little bit.
Yeah, it's a wonderful day.
if things go a little strange tonight, it's because we're trying to protect all the equipment. We do have a nice little cover, but it's not on the sides, and the wind is bringing that rain in sideways, so we'll see.
Well, it's not,
at some point, Luke may be under a tarp running the controls, just like huddled under a
But they might think I am too by the time I'm
maybe.
Yeah.
We might all be under the tarp.
Well, the other thing is, for some reason, if we do go down, we do apologize. Oh, there's Pat. Pat's hanging out with us right now. Smart man.
Yes, it's better to be up here. It's going to be cold down that field tonight.
I don't know that it's smart to be up here with you guys, but it's drier to be up here with you guys.
Yeah, we'll get into the pants short conversation a little bit later in the pregame. No, it is coming down pretty good here at Fairview. So we were looking at the radar, and it looks like maybe around kickoff we could see this kind of continue through. But it's supposed to drop off a little bit for most of the game. We'll see how that plays out.
And that'll have an effect on the game besides the rain. Joe, it's cold.
Yeah.
This is probably as cold a night as I've seen Titusville game in a couple of years. It's down in the low 40s. So, yeah, that's going to have an effect.
Oh, certainly. And the one thing we don't talk, the turf fields, I love them. I'm a big fan of them. But they can be a little slick when they get a little wet. So we'll have to see if that has an effect.
Saw that Wednesday at girls soccer, a couple little slides that not expected. So, but yeah, you're right, Joe. We'll see how things. The nice thing, though, I mean, they dry quick, but they do get slick. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to watch that because the Pat will be down there a little bit later when he gets warmed up a little bit and can get out of here.
Yeah.
But,
he's got his cleats on, so he'll be fine.
But he'll let us know about that condition of the field. It's like you said, it's turf and it's nice, but at the same time, it can get a little slick. We'll see if that has an effect.
All right, we sat down with Coach, and that interview is coming up. This is the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, Marsh Home Center pregame show. We got Rocket Football Week 10 coming up tonight.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Our new home.
Somebody pinch me.
Somebody say pinch?
Pinch.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs?
Oh, don't call for pinches. Call for protection.
Hit it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close or?
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is your hometown source for quality equipment and exceptional service. Now an authorized steel dealer, Poppy's has everything from saws and mowers to diggers and more. Planning an event? We've got tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, firewood, or propane. Whether you're building, landscaping, or just tackling a weekend project, Poppy has you covered. Stop by Poppy's on the Tionesta Road in Pleasantville, or call today and let's get your next project or party started.
For over 30 years, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating has taken pride in being the premier heating and air conditioning service provider in the area. Our highly skilled and certified technicians will work closely with you to address your heating and air conditioning repair, installation, or maintenance needs. And with the J. Gill Service membership, you can take advantage of additional benefits like filter replacements and priority service scheduling. Plus, members get 10% off future projects. Call today to get a free estimate or ask about financing options. Call J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today or visit them online at jgillplumbingheating.com. And welcome back to the Rocket pregame show. Joining us now, we've got Coach Reynolds and a couple of the players that will be joining us, and we'll be talking to them in just a moment. Coach, let's go back to last week against Sharon. Some great things to kind of pick out. What did you see, and how did you feel about the game?
Yeah, we talked to these guys going into Sharon. We knew we were facing some amazingly talented individuals on that Sharon crew, and we really wanted to make sure that we were going to continue to grow week in and week out. So we felt good in terms of offensive systems, some of the things that we ran. We had some good plays on defense, and we know we're growing, and this team is going in the right direction. So really part of it was being able to get multiple personnel groups in there. You'll see these two young guys you're going to talk to. You may have noticed we were subbing 4 and 5 guys at a time. And really, when you look at our history over the past 4 years, this is the first time we've really been able to get different groups in and out and move the ball effectively. So that was really exciting. Obviously, the third and fourth quarter, Hunter here did a great job moving the ball down the field and working with his teammates and really just bringing everybody together and continuing to improve, even in a tough situation like that. And that's really our goal. We want to teach with these guys. We want to learn and grow every opportunity we get.
I was going to ask you, how challenging is that to honor the guys that have been with you, those seniors, but also start to incorporate some of those younger guys so that they get some experience? Yeah, so the message is always part of our 4 cores: selflessness, owning your role, unity, and having a larger purpose. Everybody knows the game is going to end. I mean, even your cameraman, we walked, the day when it was his last game. So we talk a lot about, when we walk out those doors, what is our lasting impact? What are we doing for the next generation? And even this week, we said, this isn't a funeral this week. This is a celebration. We're going to have a good time when we get out there, and we're going to invest in our team. And we really want our older guys teaching the younger guys, having those conversations of what they see and how to get better, because when you go on Friday night, I can guarantee you're going to see guys from last year at that game. In fact, a bunch of them said, yeah, we're coming up to Fairview to watch these guys. And that's just part of that brotherhood they form. If you're a football player, you're doing hard things, you're doing difficult things, and that's how we build teams. Yeah. Guys, introduce yourselves. Hunter, we'll start with you.
I'm Hunter. I'm the quarterback. I'm Dalton Knapp, and I'm a tight end and a linebacker.
Yeah. Guys, just give us your thoughts on the season. What stood out to you? What are you going to be thinking about in the offseason here?
Well, I think we had a good season, and we had a few missed opportunities, losing a few of the games that we could have had, but I think if we work on the off season, we'll have a great season next year.
Does that help you going through the season, knowing, okay, yes, this is what I'm going to be working on personally in the off season?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what was fun, we had a conversation on the sideline with Hunter and one of our sophomores, and just imagine what this looks like after a year of training off season, and maybe you're 15 pounds, more athletic, and you've worked at it, and they're like, yeah, and that's a fun conversation, having that vision and that hope for the future. Absolutely. Dalton, for you?
Obviously, we've been in a lot of close games, and we could have done a couple things to go our way, but I think if we just keep working like Hunter said and get after it this off season, then we'll have a great season next season.
Does that kind of help set the tone in terms of what you can provide in leadership with the team next season, saying, hey, this is what we experienced last year. These are things we want to improve on?
For sure. I think it's important that we get everyone in the weight room, not just a few guys, and that we all work together, stay as a team, and just keep working.
Yeah. Coach, this week, Fairview, week 10, great to see that full season in there. What are your thoughts going into tonight? What are your hopes, and not even talking about Fairview, but what do you want to see out of your team? Yeah, we want to continue to execute offensively, so we want to get those guys out, and when we call red funk, whatever the play is, we want to execute that at a high level. We also want to execute it with multiple personnel groups in there, so you'll see these guys coming in, going out in different situations, which requires a lot of communications. Like if Dalton is coming in, Dalton's got to say, hey, I'm here for this person, that person's got to get out, and then he's got to get the play, the formation, the shift, the motion, any RPOs, and the same thing goes with Hunter. Hunter's got to be able to go out there and direct traffic if we have any motions or shifts. He's got to be able to do that. So that's step one. Step two, defensively, is just fitting up their run packages. We have some things you're going to see from Fairview that we really haven't seen for a while. They have some dive option stuff. They can throw the ball here and there, and they have a couple different sets that our defenders, including Dalton, are going to have to be able to recognize, adjust, and fit properly. And then finally, special teams, that last, chair leg right there, or stool leg is, they've got a great kicker. So we've got to make sure our guys are out in the right position. We're getting good returns. We're securing those balls, so we get good field position. Yeah. Guys, for you, Dalton, we'll start with you this time. What's one goal you have for yourself tomorrow before wrapping up the season?
Goal I have for myself on defense, I'd like to get off blocks, watch the guards go where they go, and just fill my gap.
Hunter, how about you?
Oh, well, I would like to make a few good passes and hopefully get in the end zone.
I think you've got the talent to do it. You both are talented young men that can do that. Coach, when you think of this season, this group that you have, what comes to mind?
I appreciate their work ethic and fight. I mean, you have to look back and say, what have I done to this point? So let's start with the fact that we play in one of the toughest AAA regions in all of District 10. Like, there's no arguments here. You go ahead and look through everybody else. You know, we have state-ranked opponents. We have guys that are going to play Saturday afternoons next year. We have multiple playoff teams. So there's no joke. This is a tough schedule we play.
And by the way, when I asked you about that in the offseason last year, you were all excited. You were like, we want to play them.
Yeah.
So
and so you look at our 4 years together. The first problem we had in year one was getting guys to play 4 quarters. Like guys just didn't understand. Like, if things are going wrong, you know, we would get into the third quarter and we start doubting ourselves. These guys understand how to play, and that's a contribution of that senior class. Like, they understand how to play through 4 quarters. Whether we're winning, whether we're losing, or anywhere in between, you know, you work till the end. So when we come out this last week, you know, we want to play with pride with what we do. We want to stick together. We want to continue to execute and continue to bring those lessons, because we know it will pay off. All hard work pays off. It's just a matter of when it pays off.
That's right. And on that note, guys, it was a real pleasure this season. We look forward to tonight's game and wish you all the best.
Thank you.
All right. Coach, good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right. Our Rocket pregame show will continue right after this.
Celebrating 30 years at Corky's Pizza in Pleasantville. Corky's Pizza, celebrating 30 years of flavor, family, and fun.
New Directions Community Credit Union is now open in Titusville. They may be new to our community, but they've been serving our region since 1974, providing their members with affordable products and services. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, volunteers, attends school, regularly conducts business, or who owns a business in Venango, Forest, Warren, or Crawford counties. Visit their new location at 206 South Martin Street in Titusville to learn more about becoming a member. Best of luck to all the students and athletes this fall from New Directions Community Credit Union.
Looking for expert orthopedic care? Dr. Charlie Gates, a trusted name at Titusville Area Hospital, can help you regain mobility and a better quality of life. With years of experience and a passion for personalized care, Dr. Gates specializes in treating a wide range of orthopedic conditions. Whether it's joint pain, sports injuries, or orthopedic surgery, trust Dr. Charlie Gates at Titusville Area Hospital for your orthopedic care. Call 814-827-9770 today to schedule your appointment.
I'm Ben Leach, 2008 Titusville Rocket graduate and Republican nominee for Magisterial District Judge, reminding you to get out and vote Tuesday, November 4th. As a strong leader on and off the field, I've carried the discipline I learned in my youth into the workplace and throughout my career in the justice system. It is my mission to uphold the integrity of the office and to be fair, impartial, and firm in my decision-making on the bench as your next Magisterial District Judge.
Go Rockets! Go Daddy!
I'm Ben Leach, and I approve this message.
The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has been serving the needs of Titusville and surrounding communities since 1965. Mr. Garrett believed in tradition and commitment to excellence, standards that have been passed down from one generation to now a new generation, who will work to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. When you need them, they will be there for you. This has been their foundation for almost 60 years. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, 303 North Washington Street in Titusville.
And welcome back inside the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home Marsh Home Center pregame show on a beautiful Friday night. We were talking or debating that, Jim, you thought it would be cold, but not raining.
But not raining.
I knew it was going to rain, but I thought it was going to be colder.
Well, I texted you this morning. I said, you're the weatherman. You straighten this up. But obviously,
well,
Joe, he paid no attention to me.
That's why we have Pat. Before we go down to Pat, though, let's check that weather forecast. And what are we looking at here, Jim?
Well, a little bit of showers, said the man. 47 degrees. I think it's a little less than that. Precipitation 31%. It's 100% right now. And the winds are out of the west-northwest, about 6 miles an hour. And the flag is showing that also. So the weather could have a large part in this game, right, Pat?
Oh, I think it's going to have a big effect tonight. I can't imagine how slippery that turf's going to be. One of our, Brody was going down the hill over here and just said it's slick walking down that, and that's the sidewalk. So it's going to be interesting being out there watching those guys try and maneuver on this field.
Now, Pat, we're trying to spot you out on the field.
I can't see Pat. Is he on the golf cart or? I don't know.
Well, I'm hiding up here with you guys, just a little bit behind, trying to keep things dry as we're out here.
Oh, you know what happened?
Looking out for Luke's equipment.
Yeah, that's
what has happened with Pat is he wore those shorts all that time, and he now is yes,
confident.
Well, I quit talking at that point. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going back. What was it, Joe? Week 1 or 2, right? Where it was. Okay, you guys have been ragging me, and I know every week we've been saying it, but I'm wearing shorts the rest of the season.
The rest of the season. We have that on tape.
I didn't believe that you guys would remember anything. That was the big thing. I figured the confidence level there is no way.
I got the look.
You got the look? I mean, I'm impressed that you remembered to get a list of players of the game. I have to thank your wife for that, because I'm sure she's the one who made that list.
I was a big boy. We're about 11 minutes away from getting things started here tonight. There should be a break in this weather about 7:15 or so, according to weather media sources. We'll see whether or not that plays out. But
well, it's going to be an effect because it's going to drop even further. We show 47. I think it's going to be down around 40, even under 40 by the time this game's over, Joe. And so with the rain and with the cold, handling the ball, there's going to be a lot of potentials for turnovers.
Yeah. Well, and we'll see how it affects the play calling, too, because a lot of coaches are going to try to keep the ball, keep it on the ground, not try and throw it a lot. So we'll see see how that plays out as well.
All right, we'll take another break, come back with more of the pregame show presented by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home and Marsh Home Center.
Fat Chad's is Titusville's premier dining destination. Come hungry and enjoy these menu favorites: T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Dive into fresh pasta entrees like shrimp and scallop pasta, or our signature Asiago chicken. And don't miss our famous burgers and fish sandwiches, all served with fresh cut fries. Fridays mean prime rib specials. Enjoy Wild Game Saturdays. And on Sundays, it's our all-you-can-eat wing buffet. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
Whether you want to go and lead in your craft in the trades, whether you want to go and be that nurse or medical worker and have a real impact on lives, or whether you want to go and help that business improve its bottom line, this is the place, and now is your time to go with confidence, to go with skill, to go succeed. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville.
I'm Ronnie Long.
And I'm Lisa Mellon.
The name Armstrong reflects more than just a company. It's a promise.
While others focus on the short term, we're building for a future that's limitless.
From the dawn of cable television to the rise of the digital age, we've delivered cutting-edge technology like our advanced fiber network that redefines what's possible.
Guided by our core values, we have proudly served and strengthened communities like yours for generations.
Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding is located at 305 East Spring Street in Titusville. Marsh Home Center welcomes you in to explore their growing inventory of name brand furniture, appliances, and bedding. Need something not currently in stock? No problem. Order from Marsh's online catalog and have it delivered right to your door. Visit Marsh's to see their entire showroom. Ask questions, see what items are on sale, or just stop in and say hi. Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding, behind Giant Eagle in Titusville.
And welcome back to Fairview. It is the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, Marsh Home Center pregame show.
I think one of the important things tonight, as far as the game is concerned, take care of the ball and no stupid penalties. We talk about that every week. That's what I hope we can do.
I wholeheartedly agree. We've been kind of harping on the silly penalties, and from time to time we've had success with that, and when we've kept those down, we've been successful. So that'll be a big key tonight, and like you said, control the ball and don't turn the ball over on a night like tonight.
And you guys did it, keeping those silly penalties. Those things have killed us. Inopportune times, big plays get called back because of those. I think that's got to be the number one thing that these coaches put instill, to not do any of those little things.
I watched some film on these guys. One of the things I think we could do, especially with the pulling guard play that we run, O'Neill could have a really good night tonight, running backs, because I think we can control the line tonight. And if we do, I think we'll win this one.
Yeah, I agree.
That and special teams. I think we need to start figuring out how to kick that ball off and not kick it out of bounds. That's really frustrating to, be giving up that yardage every single time you kick the ball off. I mean, it kills you starting off the game or the half, whichever way. You're giving up a lot of yardage to these teams to let them have great field position every time.
Well, and the same thing, we've got a really good kicker too, but he's had a lot of kicks blocked this year. So if we can kind of clean that up as well, that's got to get cleaned up.
Well, we've often wondered whether or not that was a planned deal. You're right. Max kicked that ball very well. They have a good kicker also. I've watched him in warm-ups and on film. So the kicking game may become part of this also, with punt returns, etc. So, that could be a big part of the game.
And tonight's not a real good night to be, trying to get a good plan of your foot to get a good kick in. I wouldn't want to rely on a long-distance kick tonight. That could be rough in this weather.
And you're catching a wet ball right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and we've had problems with that snap too. Your long snap is now handling a wet ball, and every time. So,
all right, we're going to take our final break, come back, and we'll get things started here from Fairview High School. It's the Rockets and the Tigers for Week 10 of high school football. That's going to wrap up our coverage of the pregame show presented by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home and Marsh Home Center.
Titusville, Pennsylvania, a place built on innovation, manufacturing, and hard work. For decades, plastics have been a part of that story, shaping industries across America. At Oil Creek Plastics, we carry that legacy forward as a family business committed to integrity, craftsmanship, and community. From farms to cities, our American-made products power progress, support jobs, and keep our hometown strong. Oil Creek Plastics. We don't just make plastic, we make a difference.
Going deep.
Got him.
Got him. Touchdown. Got a man going to the end zone. He's there. Touchdown.
Week 10 of high school football featuring the Fairview Tigers. The record of 2-7, hosting the 1-8 Titusville Rockets. Showers tonight. Lows in the upper 40s. But other than that, we're excited to be here, and we'll talk about the teams who've opted out. We'll be moving on in the playoffs. Of course, Titusville and Fairview, two teams that will be saying goodbye to their seasons after tonight. And, probably starting tomorrow, Joe, I would imagine coaches are going to be thinking about game plans for next year.
Yeah, I'm sure they certainly will be. There's really no off season for a lot of these coaches, and as soon as this one's over, they're going to start making plans and thinking about it and going over it in their heads. So.
Both teams are taking their captains out center field. They'll have a toss of the coin, which they've actually already had, and they'll go through the formality. One of the things you may not hear tonight are fans. They're a slim group. Actually, Titusville may have just about as many as Fairview as right now, although there are more people coming in. But I think most people, Luke, are staying home to watch the broadcast, but we'll see as we get along here.
You do have a few dedicated fans sitting out in their cars around the fence. You know, they're staying nice and warm over there, and you see the lights turn on when they start the car up to get the heater going again.
Well, I told Luke if he's putting a monitor over there for me, give me a wireless mic, and I would broadcast from there. But
this is where I say something incredibly stupid. Last time we were here was a Saturday afternoon game, and it was cold. I always say that because it's usually this game has been the end of the year, so the weather's going to be that way anyways. But the time prior to that, Jim, I think was what, in 16 with the big Corkland to Watkins pass?
Yeah, yep.
So,
well, we've seen some good ball games between these two schools. Of course, you're up here next to the lake, too, so you're going to have an effective weather coming off that lake, but it's a different night tonight. We've had a great season weather-wise, but we're going to...
A fantastic season weather-wise, yeah.
Yeah, and it's nice that you guys have at least a little bit of cover. You know, for the one game that it is raining, that, you know, you may not be inside the press box, but they do have some shelter up here for you, you know, compared to some of those options where you were sitting in the stands and had the tarps ready to go. And
well, I was a little bit nervous when Luke told me we were going to be under the tarp, but I thought he was going to bring that tarp that we broadcast from earlier in the year. I'd forgotten about this layout here, so this isn't bad.
Yeah, you know never to trust Luke, so that's one good thing about it. You know, you dressed appropriately to be out.
You know, people have asked me for the last week or two, like, hey, are you going to miss, you know, once the season's over? Not now.
Now we're going to have the playing of our national anthem.
Stream Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of Titusville Rockets Sports on Stream TV.
Well, it appears as Fairview will be kicking off to the Titusville Rockets to get this game underway, and the rain has cut back quite a little bit, actually. The flag's standing still, so maybe we'll get a little bit less breeze and less water on our equipment up here. And Pat will stay a little bit warmer.
Let's hope. Well, and then you look at the computer equipment up here, and nice kind of the wetness on top of everything. You know, everything looks wet. And
I'll be touching this stuff. It's okay.
We'll make sure to get that last video in. We should keep a camera.
We need to invest
fixed
in some rubber mats to stand on maybe for next year.
There you go.
Getting set to go. Dan Lindenberger will tee it up for Fairview. Titus will put three back deep as we get set to get this game underway. The kick is going to go down the middle. It'll be taken by Titusville at the 10, out across the 20, 25, 30, look out. 40, Castillo, he made it all the way. 40, down to the 35, the 30, and brought down to 25 of Fairview. Great return.
That's young Kenrick Duran there. He's got some speed on him, and he made some really nice cuts through there. Found some nice blocks and did a nice job.
Read his teammates' blocks well, and I think that's the best field position we've started with all year.
All season, yeah.
I believe it is. So
good blocking by his guys there, and really nice cut to the middle there.
First down and 10, Titusville at the Fairview 25-yard line. See if we can take advantage of this. Doubles to the right for Titusville. Ross in the wing left, now in motion. He gets the ball. He's going to go deep outside, have a flag down. And the ball carrier, Ross, is taken down at about the 21.
Ross, the ball carrier, tackle the play by Joey O'Reilly.
I believe it's going to be a hold on Titusville. No. Wait for the official. I don't want to have to go to Stevie-O down in Tennessee on the first play of the game.
Might have to.
Well, he hasn't written this chapter yet, so.
Maybe he'll get that done this weekend while he's down there.
I'm still not sure what the call is.
It was way in the backfield, and it's going to be on Jaden O'Neill.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be on Jaden.
Yeah, I don't know why it took so long to make that call, but.
Well, I was watching him block also, and he made sure the guy didn't get up and go get him.
So, those officials are out there in the rain and cold too, so it may be a little slow on their end.
I'll bring up a first down and 20 now for Titusville. They play behind the chain, something we don't like to do. Titusville put 2 to the left side. Wing right, now in motion is the wing. Here comes Ross the other direction. Cuts to the outside, turns upfield, and he'll pick up maybe 3 on the play.
And it's going to be another
flag.
hold on Jaden O'Neill. The guy was completely turned around. He still had a hold of him. So he's going to be lead blocking here. Comes out and finds the guy, and the play's beyond him, and he's still grabbing a hold right on his shoulder pad, and then pushes him down.
It came from behind too, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So that
those are the things we were talking about early on. We can't have those kind of penalties, and now we're way behind. All that good field position is just about wasted.
Yeah.
It'll be first down in about 27 or so. I thought it'd be like. We're going to another penalty, and we'll be in another zone.
And that's a horrible way to start out. That excellent field position,
and those would have been positive gains too. Not great runs, but positive yardage.
Single both sides for Titusville. Pass going to the outside, and it'll be incomplete. Attempted to Culpepper. I think there's a case of a wet football being tossed.
Yep. And in wet turf too, trying to make a cut to come back to the ball, and he slid down.
Be second down 28. The ball's back at the 43. It started at the 25-yard line, so the penalties have really hurt us here. Titusville will put singles on each side this time. Ross wing left. Quick pass
to Culpepper.
And
caught the ball, but he was on a knee when he caught it.
So Ackerman gets nothing out of it. Brings up a third and, well, we got 1 yard. 3rd and 27 for Titusville. We're not in field goal range yet for Chatham either. We need to get about another 15. Get it in around the 30 or inside the 30. Culpepper goes wide right with Hearthstone. Ross in wing left. In motion. Brody rolling to his right. Looking deep. Pulls it down. And he's going to come upfield. He'll pick up about 3 on the play. Going to bring up a 4th down at about the 38-yard line of Fairview. Now coaches have to make a decision here. 4th down and a whole lot. Be about 4th and 23 or so. Titusville will go for it here at the 38-yard line. Hearthstone comes wide left. Got a single right for Titusville. Allen looking to throw. Going to go deep. Got a man beat if he can get to it. And there's a flag. Oh, no. I thought sure there'd be a flag on that one. But I'm a little ways away and a bit prejudiced, so. So Titusville turns the ball over, and it'll be a first down 10 for Fairview, and it'll be at their own 43. Check that, 38.
Yeah, he had his man beat, but the ball was probably a little underthrown, so he slowed up and then had to go back and get it. And just ball thrown a little bit out of bounds.
So it's first down and 10 for Fairview. Bennett at quarterback. I believe that's number 2. We'll see. It is. Hands it off to the tailback coming across the right side, and he's going to be tripped up and maybe gain 1. See where they spot. Tatum Oldak was the ball carrier for Fairview. They're going to put 2 to the left side, 2 to the right. Bennett at quarterback with Oldak in the running position. It's given to Oldak straight ahead. Pick up a couple, bring up a third down in about 8.
Jaron Broman, number 55, made that stop. He was out injured last week, but he's back here again, and he's a really, really good middle linebacker, and he could have an effect on this game.
And he's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
Probably as good a middle backer as we've seen.
Yeah.
Consistently.
And it allows them to, they have other middle linebackers, but just having that other piece in the middle to have that rotation is nice.
Ball's given off once again to Odak. He gets nothing, maybe a loss of a half a yard. We'll bring up a 4th down, and I would think, being at the 40-yard line of Fairview, that they might want to kick this ball away. They have a very good kicker, at least in warm-ups.
It looks like a punt team's coming on here.
Yeah, they're going to get the kick away. This will be, again, Lindenberger, the punter.
But again, this wet field, the snaps and everything, this is a good opportunity for Titusville to maybe make a little something happen.
Pat, you had a chance to kind of walk across there. What notice anything?
It is nice and damp down here.
Come on. They're going to throw a flag for roughing the kicker.
Yep.
The ball is down at the 36-yard line of Titusville.
That's once again Coy Campbell that's in there almost blocking the punt. He's one of his goals at the beginning of the season was to lead District 10 in block punts.
It is fun to talk to the guys each week during the interviews and just kind of find out what their personal goals are for the season. Yeah. And everybody's different, so that's cool.
That'll be a 15-yard penalty and a first down for Fairview, as that'll move the ball to about the Rocket 45.
Well, Joe and Pat, you were saying be penalty-free, or at least few penalties this game. You want to change your minds here?
No, it still needs to be the goal.
Okay.
and I think we've shown exactly why.
Second, third, and fourth quarter, maybe we be penalty-free, but, you know, get it out of your system right here.
2 wideouts, 1 in the slot for Fairview. Bennett rolling to his left, looking deep, and he throws it up short.
Nice,
by Titusville.
Nice job.
He stepped right in.
He saw that coming a mile away. Who was that?
I thought it was, I have to go back and look at the replay.
Selling. It was Brody Selling.
That's what I thought it was.
Yep.
10 Brody Selling.
Yep.
So Titusville now on the turnover will have a first down and 10, and it'll be at their own 39. Hartstone will come wide to the right. Culpepper's going to come, stick that wide to the left in the slot. Culpepper will be left, wide left. And now Titusville's going to switch to a power right side. It goes to O'Neill in his first attempt. He cuts up field across the 40 and the 45 to about the 47. And a flag.
Goodness. It's going to be a long game if they keep throwing them flags.
That's against Titusville, I believe.
Yep, blocking way out of bounds.
Boy, we're going to start off here the first quarter. This be what, almost 60 yards in penalty.
Wow.
We got our sportsmanlike conduct on the white, a 15-yard penalty. First down.
Wow. So it was gained on that play.
The penalty will come from where the play ended. So we'll get it back to the Titusville, about the 31. That's where they'll mark it. So it'll be first down and about 20 for Titusville, 19.
So we should have been about, what, a 2nd and 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doubles to the left side for Titusville, wing right. In motion goes Hartshorn. It goes to O'Neill, cuts upfield, and he's driving ahead. Be brought down at about the 35, maybe the 36. Pick up about 6. And no flag.
I tell you what, the Fairview actor made a form tackle there, and Jaden stood up and drove him back down the field. So
he's a strong young man.
I mean, I'll give the young man from Fairview credit. He made a really nice tackle, but Jaden stood him up and drove him backwards.
Towers are going to stack 3 to the left side. Ross in wing left. And Sellen's going to keep. Cuts upfield, and he's going to pick up a couple, take it back to the original line of scrimmage. Be a 3rd down and 10. So 3rd down and 10, Titusville here is, both teams have had a bit of trouble. Titusville with penalties, and of course Fairview with an interception. So big 3rd down play here for Titusville. Ackerman comes wide to the left. Reynolds is in the slot left, and Titusville will take a timeout left.
Looks like they had an extra guy in huddle. They came out of the huddle and Hartshorn ran off. A little bit of a screw up there in personnel.
Well, all of a sudden we get ourselves in a bit of a predicament, but so far hasn't cost us too much, other than no score. I mean, we had things going very well at the very beginning, but 3rd down and 10, big play here for Titusville.
Take that excellent field position after the kickoff and
got nothing out of it.
And then
that kind of just stops that momentum that you start to get into, that rhythm.
Yeah. Well, once it's broke like that.
Then you hold them, and then you bump the kicker, and you give him the ball back, and then you finally get the interception. You get that 7-yard gain, and then all of a sudden you pull it back, and you're playing behind the chains again. How quickly those little things have all added up. And
Ackerman wide left, Reynolds in slot left. Selling at quarterback. Rolling to his left. Now he's going to throw back to the right. Just overthrows.
That play has worked Jimmy Becker there, the intended receiver, a number of times this season, but just threw it just a little too far, and he was wide open and would have been a 1st down. But so they fake the handoff to him, and then they look like they're rolling to the right, and Jimmy just leaks out, and nobody follows him. And it's just a nice little lob over the top, but he may have slowed down just a hair.
Or just trying to assure his footing as he's going, and
Now comes the gamble for Titusville. We have a lot of trouble on the snap. There's an offside by Fairview, I believe. We'll get 5 on that, but it still won't be enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 5. Be at the Rocket 45-yard line, so we'll still go to punt formation. Get him to jump again. We'll have a 1st down.
Are you allowed to be eating those?
I am not allowed to eat those, but they're awfully good.
You should have one.
Well, I got the small package of them. Nice punt by Hartshorn. It's going to be hitting at the 20-yard line. Rockets with good cover. It goes down to the 15. So a good flop in the field, and have a brownie.
Yeah, that's the other thing. We talked about Pat and his pants, but now we also have to let everybody know that, yes, Lori does take care of us. and especially Jim, he has his own little package of brownies.
He has 2 packages.
brownies. I thought the one was for us and the one was just for him.
No. You need to quit your thinking. They were both for me.
They're both for you? Okay. My bad. I won't reach for a brownie, I promise.
Oh, I'll share.
Hey, by the way, Pat and Joe brought them up, all the food from Corky's tonight.
Yeah, it
was all there.
They didn't eat any, yeah. First out, Bennett looking to throw. Got a man deep, and it'll be complete. No, dropped. Out about the 23-yard line.
It looked like he wanted to throw that right away, but there was good coverage, and so he held on to it, tried to throw it over the top, but the receiver just couldn't come down with it. So he pump faked there, but Hartshorn was well covered. He just threw kind of a jump ball, and Hartshorn couldn't follow it, but the receiver couldn't come down with it.
Tigers now will put 2 to the right, single to the left. Again, Bennett with Odak in the backfield. Bennett at quarterback. Given to Odak, he drives straight ahead, but he's not going to get anything.
I don't know if that was Jaron getting in there or if it was Bryce Watkins. Watkins and Tanner Clifford both in on that tackle. Those two have grown as the season's gone on and done a really nice job on that defensive line together.
We got the size up front,
and
they're strong. Just that consistency we keep talking about, Joe.
Yep.
Penalty, we shoot ourselves in the foot all the time.
Yep.
Which is not probably a good expression during hunting season, is it?
No, probably not.
Well, it'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Tigers as they talk it over.
Yeah, I'm happy with how the offensive and defensive lines have done so far. Titusville has done a pretty good job of controlling the lines. If it weren't for the penalties, we would be making progress on offense, and eventually you'll break one out. But you can't do that when you keep going backwards.
No, you cannot, and that's been the difference so far in this first quarter. Double wing now for Fairview. Bennett at quarterback, singles on each side. Bennett's dropping deep to throw. Wants to go over the middle. Pass is complete.
Oh, wow.
After it was tipped.
Tipped, and then he caught it.
That's
concentration on the ball by that young man.
That's a very impressive catch after being tipped.
Nesbitt was the receiver for Fairview. And it'll be out to the 35, where it'll be 1st down and 10 for Fairview.
Yeah, Jaron Vroman got a hand on that, and it tipped it right to him.
Had good pressure on the quarterback that time, too.
Yeah.
Pettit goes wide to the left.
A little bit risky to be throwing the ball so much on a wet night.
Doubles the right side. The ball's given off to the tailback coming across. And he breaks one tackle. He's out to the 42-yard line. And that would be O'Reilly. And,
Wind's whipping around pretty good up here, Pat. What's it like down there?
It's nice and breezy down here. It's drying things out a little bit. The rain stopped.
Well, come on up and have a brownie.
I don't know that I want to risk my fingers reaching in there. You guys might just eat those on your way.
Pettit.
I can hear the munching going on down here.
I don't know what you're talking about, Pat.
Doubles left side, doubles right side for Fairview. 2nd down and short. Quick over the middle. Pass is complete for a 1st down. That pass is complete to Passau Hines.
Really nice tackle there by Sawyer Wolfkill. He's done well when he's gotten opportunities here. And that was a really nice tackle.
So Fairview has a pretty good drive going. Short passing game.
And we didn't get pressure on the quarterback that time, Pat.
Pettit goes wide to the left. Slot left will be Genkel. Bennett again off the tailback coming through. Ball in the air. Oh.
Wow.
Two breaks.
Yeah, they seem to be getting all of them this drive.
Looked like it popped right back out to that lineman pretty quickly.
Right up in the air and landed right at him. That was, I don't know who that was that made that pop. Good tackle. Blake Ross make that.
I'm betting from Fairview would like to have the opportunity to take that back and run that a little bit instead of just going down on it.
Loss of a couple in the play, 2nd down and 12. Getting single to the left. Doubles right side. Bennett rolling to his right. Going to throw up short. Pass is complete. Brought down immediately by Reynolds at the Titusville 41. Be enough for a first down, I believe.
Yeah, Reynolds not able to get there quite in time, but he was able to make a good tackle. He was looking that way, Reynolds was, but he just couldn't quite get there.
So first down and 10. Fairview doubles to the left, and Titusville jumps.
The whole line jumped.
The whole line jumped. Wow.
That makes you wonder about if somebody moves, you get the whole line to jump. So that brings up a 1st and 5 to the Rocket 36. Doubles both sides for Fairview. Bennett, quarterback. Odak in the backfield again. Gets the ball straight ahead. And
somebody stuck their arm out and tripped him up.
Vroman, I believe.
Vroman, yeah. I think he thought he had some room to run there, and all of a sudden a hand reached up and he was blocked very well. And he just
from the bottom of the pile.
Oh no, he tripped over his own man.
Yeah. He tripped over number 78.
Yeah, he did.
2nd down and 1. 2:25 left to go there in the first quarter. Quarterback keeps up across the 30 to about the 26-yard line. Titusville first down.
Fairview's certainly getting something going here. Titusville's going to sub in a couple of players here. Defensive line and middle linebacker Dalton Knapp will come in, and his brother Coleman will come in. See if they can stop this. 32.
Odak on the carrier, he's going to get it down inside the 15. Enough for a first down. First down and 10 from the Titusville 15. They're just opening up big holes on us right now.
Yeah, they seem to be turning their hips and opening up a nice hole for that. And
again, they're running a fast offense. Good pace. Doubles left, single right for the Tigers. Got a wing right. Odak in the backfield. Now they'll move the wing man to the center. Nesbitt, ball's given off on a counter and gets down to about the 11.
Odak the ball carrier, 4-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and as soon as I praise our defensive line,
getting smacked around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll sub back in. Tanner Clifford will come out for Bryce Watkins.
Doubles right side for Fairview, single left. Getting the shoe tied. 1:15 left to go here in the first. First big drive of the game for Fairview.
And the receivers don't even come into the huddle.
Doubles to the right, single left. Ball's given off to Odak, and he drives inside the 5.
A couple of missed tackles there.
All the way in, touchdown. Off the left side, offensive line, our right side, so they found something over there that they like.
And they just keep pushing them away.
So Fairview comes up with the first score.
They're doing a lot of what Titusville does and a little pulling, and seems to be working for them. Adam Reynolds had them, couldn't hold on.
Extra point attempt. Snap and placement. The kick is up and it looks good. 7-0 with 58 seconds left to go in the first quarter. So very good drive by Fairview. Not a really strong defensive effort by Titusville that time. They controlled the line of scrimmage, Pat. So we'll see what the Rockets can do now. They're down 7. Got to play from behind. Something you don't like to do.
No, and I wouldn't worry as much, except that we struggled with those penalties there in that first quarter. So I do wholeheartedly believe that Titusville's offense can handle this and can score a lot of points here tonight. But they can't do it if they keep going backwards because of penalties.
Yeah. They have to go back to where they're controlling the line of scrimmage and not making those silly mental mistakes.
Well, they'll see where they kick to, if they kick it to Duran again, or if they kick it away from him. But the other two backs back there are pretty good runners too, so.
You got Ross and Reynolds, I believe that, no. On the other side of, can't see the number there, Culpepper. It's all set to go here. Kickoff is coming down the left side, and it's going to be taken at the 5-yard line, out across the 10, 20, cuts back, and going to be brought down about the 26-yard line. So Titusville first down and 10 at their own 26.
Duran, your return man.
Not quite as blocked as well as the first kick return, but a decent return from Duran.
First down and 10, they spot it at the 25.
10 to the 26-yard line.
Rockets need to get something going here. Some consistency in our offense. Culpepper comes wide left. Got a stack on the right side. It's going to go to O'Neill. O'Neill's out across the 40 and to about the 42. So good run by O'Neill, good block by the offense.
That was a beautiful hole in there for him to run through.
Now, as I watched the games preparing for this, that's the one thing I kept thinking to myself. If we can run this pulling guard situation with O'Neill, he could pick up a bunch of yards tonight, because they seem to have a weakness to that, but that's the first time tonight.
And again, you just keep exploiting it until they
stop it. Titusville wide left. Again, stacked. Now they're going to come across the left side and put 3 to the left side. And it's going to go to O'Neill once again off the right side. He's across the 50, 45, 40, breaking tackles. He's at the 30, down to the 25, to the 22. Wow, nice run.
O'Neill once again says all y'all stop.
No flags.
And no flags, that's right. He got up thinking maybe there should have been, but yeah, nice little play. He gets through the line there easily, and then he just makes guys miss. Again, the wet field, defender slid down and then made another couple guys miss. And then he just got caught from behind.
And then he looked with his hand on the gentleman that slid and kept himself up as he tried to.
First down and 10, Titusville at the Fairview 22.
And I guess I should have been paying attention to the clock. I walked down and the quarter was going to end there.
At the end of 1, Rockets trailing the Tigers 7-0. We'll be back right after this.
For over 30 years, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating has taken pride in being the premier heating and air conditioning service provider in the area. Our highly skilled and certified technicians will work closely with you to address your heating and air conditioning repair, installation, or maintenance needs. And with the J. Gill Service membership, you can take advantage of additional benefits like filter replacements and priority service scheduling. Plus, members get 10% off future projects. Call today to get a free estimate or ask about financing options. Call J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today or visit them online at jgillplumbingheating.com.
Fat Chad's is Titusville's premier dining destination. Come hungry and enjoy these menu favorites: T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Dive into fresh pasta entrees like shrimp and scallop pasta, or our signature Asiago chicken. And don't miss our famous burgers and fish sandwiches, all served with fresh cut fries. Fridays mean prime rib specials. Enjoy Wild Game Saturdays. And on Sundays, it's our all-you-can-eat wing buffet. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
And welcome back. Second quarter action. Rockets trailing 7-0, but moving the ball down the field.
Well, it'll be second down in Titusville, and about 8. The ball is at the 22-yard line. Titusville put 2 to the right side, so now 3 to the right side. Spread out. O'Neal in the backfield. In motion goes Blake Ross. Now he's going to come back the other way. And it's going to go counter to O'Neal. He's inside the, right about the 10-yard line. Pick up about 4 or 5 on the play.
O'Neal's the ball carrier.
Third down and 3.
He lost a helmet, so he'll have to come out.
Yep.
4 yards on the play, 3rd and 3.
This is a big drive right now for Titusville if they can answer this touchdown. 3rd down and 3 at the 15. Titusville put 2 to the right side. Reynolds all the way to the left. Bad snap. And Selin was brought down immediately.
The defender got through there very quickly, too.
So it'll be a 4th down and 8. Loss of a couple on the play. Big 4th down play now for Titusville. Ball back at the 19-yard line of Titusville. Check that at Fairview. Ackerman comes wide to the right. Slot right is Hartstone. Selin rolling to his right. Got a man there. He's going to pull it down and try to run it. No, he throws it, and it is incomplete.
It was a little bit of a broken play. It was that similar play. They were going to fake the handoff to Becker and try and lob it over the top to him. But Fairview wasn't fooled this time, so Selin just tried to make something of it. And finally found a man open, but couldn't quite get it there.
So turnover on downs as Titusville comes up empty here in this drive. A good drive, but just didn't get it finished.
Well, and that's one thing that we haven't really talked about, but it has been an Achilles heel for Titusville, is just finishing drives. They move the ball well until we get down in the red zone, and they struggle to punch the ball in.
Move the ball to the hash mark. 2 to the left for Fairview, single right. Once again, Bennett at quarterback. Giving off the tailback, coming to the left side. Nice job, Hartstone.
Yeah,
contained it nicely, makes the tackle.
Yeah, that was very nice. He wasn't fooled by that at all, and nobody was able to get a hold of him to get him blocked. He ran right around the lead blocker and made that play.
2nd down, 18.
In their line.
Double to the left side, single to the right for Fairview, leading 7-0. Looking to throw is Bennett. I've got a man all by himself at the 30, 40, being chased down by Selin and misses the tackle. He's down inside the Titusville 40 to the 35.
Selin couldn't get him, but he was able to slow him down enough to.
Big play by Fairview to bring up a 1st down for. I'm just looking across the way. Selin is down on a knee. So looks like it'll be an injury timeout for Titusville. The ball spotted at the Titusville 33, so big play.
That was Blake Ross that was down injured.
There was something got blown coverage there. The receiver was all by himself on the far side. 1st down and 10, set to go. Fairview will put 2 to the left. And they reset. Now 2 to the right, wing right. Man in motion. Give him to the motion man coming out across, and he's going to be hit and brought quickly.
It was a nice job by Coy Campbell to shed his block real quick and make that tackle.
Gain of about 2 on the play, 2nd down 8.
Titusville still rotating in defensive linemen, keeping them guys fresh, seeing if they can find a combo that can really stop this rushing attack.
Doubles both sides now for Fairview. Bennett hands off to the tailback, breaks to the outside, and he's inside the 20, 15, and down to about the 11, brought down by Sellen.
Yeah. Well, I thought Coy Campbell was going to be able to make this stop kind of in the backfield, but the runner used his blocker really well. Coy cut to the inside, and the runner just went to the outside.
I thought he got held a bit.
Well, yeah.
Quarterback keeps up to minnow 5, touchdown. Bennett picks up the score. And very quickly, Fairview takes it the other direction after the turnover by Titusville on downs, and it's up 13-0.
Now this is one of the previous plays.
Extra point attempt coming for Fairview. And the rain is starting again. Kick is up, and kick is good. Young man's got a pretty good leg on him.
They had some good.
You want to try again, Pat?
They had some good penetration on that. They almost got that blocked. At least it looked like it from this angle.
14-0 Fairview as the rains come down. Temperature's about the same as it was when we started, mid-40s. The rain is a lot heavier than I told Luke it was going to rain, Joe, but he didn't believe me.
He didn't.
No.
I can't believe that.
It's hard to believe that Luke listens to anybody, so.
I can't tell you how much I'm going to miss you guys in the off season.
Off season, we got winter sports.
I was going to say, you call us back.
Oh yeah, we got wrestling coming up and basketball. Yeah.
He'll be crying, wondering where we're at on Monday, Pat.
Yeah, he'll miss us next Friday. Probably like a toothache, but.
Short kick, and it's going to be covered by Titusville at the 28-yard line.
They almost didn't get there.
Yeah.
Duran again.
It's Duran, the first couple of times he was working from the back, I wondered, why did they have him back there, quite honestly. But you can see as the games have gone on, he's had more and more time out there.
Yeah.
He's playing pretty well. He had the hustle to get there.
Yeah, he did.
Had the good run back early in tonight's game. First down and 10, Titusville. And Titusville now has to take a timeout again.
Yeah, they're struggling with the personnel, making sure they get the right guys there. So.
And it is raining as hard as it has any time tonight.
It looks like it's coming more straight down from the other direction a little bit, as opposed to
yeah.
Well,
on our side.
The flag is still out there, so not still out there.
It's right. It's always been out there.
It's always been out there.
It's just not moving, right?
Yeah.
Have another brownie, Jim.
I better hurry up. Joe's really hurting my brownie collection here. Yeah, one of the problems we have, Luke, is we've been around each other too long, and our sense of humor between you and me, and nobody knows what we're talking about.
Well, they do. They just don't think we're funny.
That might be too. Certainly not going to take this act on the road. Well, we are. We're in Fairview tonight. First down and 10, Titusville at the Titusville 28. Stacked left side, Titusville. And Hearthstone on a direct snap. Little wildcat. Takes it out to the 35. Pretty good game.
I like that play from time to time just to kind of get the offensive line, just to remind them to assert their dominance, you know, and just push. Don't do anything fancy, just push.
Little zone blocking, and away we go. Is this number 74 going to wrestle this year?
No.
He's not going to try it?
No, I keep asking him. He keeps saying no.
It's a great thing to do.
Hearthstone going to the left side, turns the corner, and he'll be a couple yards short of a first down. Once again out of the Wildcat.
Well, Pat, number 74's pocketbook's getting a little light, so he's looking to go back to work a little bit more and get some money.
We're talking about Joe's son, by the way.
And Mom and Dad's pocketbooks are getting a little light, too, so.
He better get back to work.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, we're getting a comment. This is just blown up on social media. Pat and Joe sharing an umbrella down there on the sidelines.
Hey, got to protect your equipment.
Hearthstone once again, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Once again, not for the tackle for a loss.
Fourth down and 3. They're at the Titusville 36. All right, Coach, now what do we do? Heavy rain now, folks. I'm sure you can see it. Actually, a pretty decent crowd considering the weather tonight. Titusville's got a good following across the way.
And the people outside in their cars and the outside the fence, they had a good view for the first touchdown and Titusville's drive that stalled.
Titusville gives the ball to O'Neal. He's not going to get there.
Nope.
Stopped in the backfield and turnover to Fairview on a short field.
O'Neal belongs here. Tackle for loss, 5-0. Tigers take over on down.
So Fairview making the big plays when it's necessary. They get really good field position now, leading 14-0. It'll be their ball at their own, at the Titusville 35, 34-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know. I might not wanted to punt with the way the rain was pouring down there, but I don't know.
They seemed ready for that.
Yeah.
Doubles right, singles left for Fairview. Man in motion, now he resets. Going to come up the middle, and it does, straight ahead, and Titusville stops it.
Run the ball carrier.
Maybe a 1-yard gain.
Reynolds on the initial stop, gaining a yard on the play, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, nice job by Adam Reynolds there. It's fun as we've gone through the season to see some of these kids and how they've improved, and he's one that, you know, he was a good football player at the beginning of the season, but he's really improved, and it's fun to watch him.
Bennett wants to throw a quick out. Pass is incomplete. That one just slipped right through the receiver's hand.
Yeah, if he had known that, he might not have gone for the body. He might have gone for the ball. That was Sawyer Wolfkill. Might have had an opportunity for an interception there.
4:59 left first half. Titusville down 14-0 with Fairview. A 3rd down and 9 at the Rocket 34. Doubles both sides now for Fairview. Bennett once again gives the ball off to, no,
Nope,
Bennett's going to keep. He gets to the 30-yard line and
gang tackled.
Bunch of gold helmets there to say hello.
Adam stood up. That would have been a great time to somebody get a hand on that ball and try and help it out a little bit.
4th down and about 6. Ball at the Titusville 30. Doubles both sides. Fairview going quick.
On the ball.
They want to try to get Titusville, I'm sure, offside.
They tried the count there and didn't successfully do it. So there comes a timeout.
Timeout, yep.
Now they do have a strong kicker, but I'm not sure that they're going to try that from this distance. It would be about a 47-yarder.
In this rain.
In this weather.
I would say this would have been a nice night for the stream to have easy up down here.
Adam and I talked about that earlier in the week. Some sort of a stand-up tent type thing. We weren't sure how well that would go over, but yeah, for next year, Pat, we'll mark that down. And
I think for Joe and I, it would have went over well. And I'm going to venture a guess for Brody over there that it would have been fine on his side.
How you doing, Brody?
You guys are so funny up there.
No, Brody, don't get my gloves wet.
Are those your gloves?
Yeah.
Oh, I have some if you want them.
No, I'm fine. I just felt bad for Brody. I'm not down there in the wet. He is.
Well, he was all excited because he has a heated jacket.
4th down.
Is it going to short out?
Hopefully he doesn't get shocked on this.
That's right. Bennett wants to throw. Going to throw up short. Passes incomplete. No,
intercepted.
Yeah, Brody's selling again.
Brody again.
I don't know if I agree with that call. Why would you? The way the rain's coming down, I don't know. Good for us, though.
I was hoping Bird just knock it down. We lost 8 yards in the play.
Well, yeah.
But it's a good interception. You don't think of that thing when you're out there.
Yeah.
So turnover, Titusville now with their 2nd interception, both by Brody. We'll have a 1st down and 10 of their own 22. Got to get something in the end zone here and get some momentum going. Culpepper and Hearthstone come to the left. O'Neill in the backfield. Oh, almost a bad snap. It was a bad snap.
I think the snap was good. It slipped out of his hands.
Yeah.
It slipped right through his hands. It hit him in the face. I think that was supposed to be a handoff to Jaden O'Neill, but once the play was broken, he just decided to take off.
No gain, 2nd down 10.
Yeah, I mean, that hit him right in the hands, went right through his hands.
Well, we'll see what the coach calls here. We're 2nd down and 10.
Rain's lightened up a little bit now.
2 to the left, wing right. In motion. Ball's given off to the wingman. That would be Blake Ross. And he's not going to get much. Yard or so.
Did a good job to get what he did get there. There wasn't much there to get.
Be 3rd down and 8, Titusville. I'll have to admit, though, it's a little bit warmer during this game tonight than it was for you guys at the soccer match. Even we're out of the rain up here. And Pat's out of the rain down there. Sort of. Titusville doubles to the right. Wing left. Got to get something here. 3rd and 8. Double reverse. Blake Ross out across the 30s, about the 31. We'll bring up 4th down and probably 3. Coach is looking over there. Do I go for it or do we kick it away?
That was a good little play there. It was just a inside reverse. He just couldn't quite get enough.
Kick it away here, says Coach. Yeah, I thought we'd get a lot more out of that.
Yeah.
When it first started.
We haven't had any fake punts this year.
We've had some bad punts this year. Mostly because of our snap. Good snap. Almost blocked. Ball hits at the 50, rolls inside the 50, and it'll be picked up at the 40-yard line. So that's where Fairview will put it in play. 1st down and 10 at their own 40.
Only 2 minutes left to go in the half here, so I don't know if Coach Reynolds is thinking maybe if we can get a stop, we can get the ball back with a little bit of time and try and get one more possession this half, or.
Well, I think after what he saw the last time he didn't kick, he decided better flip the field this time. Bennett gives the ball off the tailback straight ahead. He's going to be hit. Reynolds stops him along with
Jaron Vroman.
Vroman. Nice to see him back.
Yeah.
2nd down and 8.
Yeah, Jaron just seems to have a nose for the ball, and he's not afraid to make a hit, and he's good at wrapping up. He's really good at that.
Doubles both ways for Fairview. Going to be a quick flare out. Pass is incomplete. Bring up a third down.
And that stops the clock. So.
And the rain has let up, well, mostly.
I don't even know why they still have that umbrella up.
It's still coming down, protecting Luke's equipment a little bit.
Yeah, because, you know, if you...
Wait, the camera or Joe?
I don't know if you read...
Or both.
I don't know if you read your contract real close, but if you run the equipment, you have to pay for it.
Oh, do you? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe has done a nice job over the years of protecting the equipment.
Yeah.
I've seen some good moves on him when...
Quickly up the left side, the ball's gone out to
That's going to be a first down.
50-yard line. Probably getting up slowly, but the Sodak's pretty good little running back.
They had him short, but he was able to push through and get enough for that first down.
First down and 10, ball at midfield. Doubles both sides, wing left actually. Quick out to the left side, the right side. Pass is complete. Going to call it incomplete now, I think. As soon as he was hit, he lost the ball, so I hate to say this, but good call by the official.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts as the words come out of the mouth, doesn't it?
Steve probably turned the TV off out in Tennessee.
By the way, very happy birthday to somebody tonight.
Yeah. Liam, my grandson up in Clymer.
That's great.
Oh, Steve too.
Oh.
Yes.
Your son, Steve.
My son, Steve.
Celebrating a birthday today. Now, which one? Is he the one that lives in Arizona? No. Steve, he's your son, the one that lives in Arizona?
No, that's Doug.
Which one's Steve?
Steve's the one that's...
Okay, I was just joking, but that really confused you, so...
I think it confused everybody.
Back to the game.
Keep everybody guessing.
Ball's handed off to the tailback.
We get a little punchy here, week 10.
Week 10. Week 2.
I'm having trouble with that last brownie. Fourth down and 1. Fairview doubles both ways.
Titusville held on that hard snap there, or hard count.
And I believe they might be waiting for the half to run out. 3-2-1, and this half will come to an end. 14-0 halftime. Fairview on top of our Titusville Rockets. We'll be back with halftime activities right after this.
Our new home.
Somebody pinch me. Somebody say pinch? Pinch, pinch.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs? Oh, you don't call for pinches. Call for protection.
Hit it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close, or?
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Fat Chad's is Titusville's premier dining destination. Come hungry and enjoy these menu favorites: T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Dive into fresh pasta entrees like shrimp and scallop pasta, or our signature Asiago chicken. And don't miss our famous burgers and fish sandwiches, all served with fresh cut fries. Fridays mean prime rib specials. Enjoy wild game Saturdays. And on Sundays, it's our all-you-can-eat wing buffet. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
I'm Ben Leach, 2008 Titusville Rocket graduate and Republican nominee for Magisterial District Judge, reminding you to get out and vote Tuesday, November 4th. As a strong leader on and off the field, I've carried the discipline I learned in my youth into the workplace and throughout my career in the justice system. It is my mission to uphold the integrity of the office and to be fair, impartial, and firm in my decision-making on the bench as your next Magisterial District Judge.
Go Rockets! Go Daddy!
I'm Ben Leach, and I approve this message.
Thinking about switching to 5G home internet? Think again. When their networks get busy, calling and texting wins, and your home internet pays the price. Stick with Armstrong to get more data, more speed, and internet whenever you need it. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
And welcome to the Larry's Auto Service Edward Jones halftime show. Here from Fairview High School. Rockets trailing the Tigers 14-0. Thoughts on the first half, guys?
Well, the obvious is the penalties. The first drive we had going, Joe, we shot ourselves in the foot at 45 yards worth.
Yeah.
And that killed a good drive after that good kickoff return.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, things were looking fantastic after the kickoff return, and then just backwards. So yeah, that certainly could have taken points off the board. That was looking positive because, like I mentioned before, on those plays where we were penalized, those were positive yardage. We were making positive yardage and having success, but we were going backwards because of the penalties. So, yeah, that was very frustrating. It's what we talked about. We needed to not have, and it was rampant.
Yeah.
It wasn't just one. It was kind of rampant there that first drive. So that put him behind right from the get-go.
I can't agree with you guys more. I mean, you have the best kickoff return of the season, put you on the 25, and then you just go backwards from there. I think that was a momentum killer for Titusville with that, and then just keep adding in the penalties. You get on the plus side of the chains and you get called back again, and negative yardage and working behind the chains. They were really, coming on strong right at that beginning, and I think it really killed them to have that many penalties that quickly.
Well, it did, and it set up more of an emotional kind of a thing too. You start thinking too much.
Yeah.
And you guys are athletes. You know that most of the things work just by instinct. I mean, you get your fundamentals down, but then when you get out there, your athleticism takes over, and once you start doubting that, you get yourself in a whole lot of trouble.
Well, you use that term very, very loosely around here, but athletic.
Speaking of athletic, Luke, hopefully your ankle's better, with a little more rest. You'll be ready to golf next year.
We haven't brought that up in a while, have we?
I was hoping to get out maybe this weekend one time, but I don't know. We'll see.
Still hurting too much, or?
Oh no. It hurts, but not. I shouldn't say it hurt. It does. At the end of the day, Pat, it gets a little sore, but it's not. It's getting better. I do want to say, and Jim, you brought this up. We covered girls soccer and volleyball Wednesday night, and great seasons by the Lady Rockets, both soccer and volleyball. Just congratulations on such a great season. And again, it's just sort of that reminder that, hey, fall sports are wrapping up, and while football will be thinking about playoffs here, next week, we've already started playoff action with volleyball and soccer, boys and girls. So, it's been a busy week, fun week, and we wrapped up the seasons here for volleyball and soccer.
Well, it's been a good fall season.
Yes.
For sports for Titusville. It's been a lot of fun. 10 weeks goes by in a hurry.
It does. And by the way, cross-country districts are tomorrow at the Ed Meyer Complex. And my understanding, Pat, I don't know if you know this or not. Maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. This will be the last one at Titusville, and then it goes out for bid for another couple years or whatever. So I don't know if Titusville will get it again, but district's taking place down at the complex tomorrow for cross-country. So wishing all the runners and the Titusville runners all the best this weekend.
Absolutely. I was saying that soccer match I watched you guys this week, I watched those young ladies up and down that field, and I was telling Adam, you'd be better off doing cross country. You kick that ball, you go down there, then you lose it, you run the other direction, then you run the other direction, and it's like a cross country meet with the ball in the way.
Yeah.
Well,
they run a lot of miles in a game.
You said Wednesday was, I think, Adam, a lot colder than this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But Pat, your thoughts here on what the Rockets are going to have to do here in the second half?
Well, I mean, the first thing that we started out with, they have to get rid of those silly mistakes and penalties. And, if they come out in the second half with that again, I mean, they can just kiss things goodbye, because that was a horrible start with that many penalties. It'll be interesting how many yards they gave up there. You can't have that and come out positive in a half.
One of the things I think we have to do, to make it very simple, we got to end up the game with one more point in Fairview. Whether it's 15-14 or 21-20, I don't care.
Well, we'll keep talking about it here as the halftime show continues. It is the Larry's Auto Service. I'm working on that math. The Edward Jones halftime show from Fairview.
Very intelligent comment.
Looking for expert orthopedic care? Dr. Charlie Gates, a trusted name at Titusville Area Hospital, can help you regain mobility and a better quality of life. With years of experience and a passion for personalized care, Dr. Gates specializes in treating a wide range of orthopedic conditions. Whether it's joint pain, sports injuries, or orthopedic surgery, trust Dr. Charlie Gates at Titusville Area Hospital for your orthopedic care. Call 814-827-9770 today to schedule your appointment.
Whether you want to go and lead in your craft in the trades, whether you want to go and be that nurse or medical worker and have a real impact on lives, or whether you want to go and help that business improve its bottom line, this is the place. And now is your time to go with confidence, to go with skill, to go succeed. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville.
New Directions Community Credit Union is now open in Titusville. They may be new to our community, but they've been serving our region since 1974, providing their members with affordable products and services. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, volunteers, attends school, regularly conducts business, or who owns a business in Venango, Forest, Warren, or Crawford counties. Visit their new location at 206 South Martin Street in Titusville to learn more about becoming a member. Best of luck to all the students and athletes this fall from New Directions Community Credit Union.
And welcome back to the Larry's Auto Service, Edward Jones halftime show. There's a nice shot of Pat and Joe as the rain comes down here at Fairview. What?
Yeah, we're having trouble hearing Pat right now for some reason, and maybe it's the weather.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to keep that equipment dry. He probably didn't do a good job, and it probably shorted out.
Okay, Pat, what if you turn and look, or your battery's going? Maybe the...
Can you hear? Oh.
A little bit, yeah.
Kind of.
Maybe I'll try to
Stay looking right at us. Maybe you are from that angle. Okay, I'm sorry. It's the camera angle we have you at. Chime in when you can there, Pat. We'll try to do some adjusting here. 14-0. Jim, you mentioned happy birthday to one of our crew members who isn't here tonight.
Yeah, he's out. I told Adam, I think it was, he looked at the calendar 10 weeks ago, and he decided this is the worst night of the weather-wise, and so that's when he planned his sales trip, so that he didn't have to be here tonight.
So I should blame him for standing out here in the cold.
That's right. Yeah.
I could be at home watching the broadcast, and
here's what I'm trying to figure out. Steve's birthday, is it really a gift for us that he's not here, or a gift for him that he's not with us?
To not have to be with us.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm sure he's going to have an answer here in about 30 seconds. We'll see. But anyway, first half did not go the way we expected. I really thought we'd run the ball better than we did. As we mentioned, folks, we get the ball down to 25 in the opening kickoff, and we went backwards until we ended up with a 4th and 14 or 25 or something. Yeah. And you can't play behind the chains. We're not a fast-scoring team.
And nobody can play from that far behind.
No.
Like, a little bit is one thing. That was ridiculous. Now, to our credit, we are winning the turnover battle. We've got the 2 interceptions, and we haven't fumbled the ball, haven't given the ball up. So that's a positive. And we have had some success moving the ball. So it's just a matter of coming back out here in the second half. Now we're going to have to kick off to start the half. So defense will have to kind of set the tone here in the second half. But if they can do that and then we can move the ball, then you could change the momentum of this game and have an opportunity.
Yeah, you get a 3-and-out and a short field after the punt. And that would be good, Pat.
And Fairview's really tried to, they've put a lot of their yardage in throwing the ball. So having a nice light rain might help Titusville keep them from throwing quite as well.
Is Joe drinking coffee or cocoa?
We have hot chocolate.
Oh, okay. Thanks, guys.
It is great to be out here in the rain.
Pat, if you come over to the other side, I'll throw you some brownies down.
You think there's some left up there?
Oh, yeah, there's a couple here.
You're teasing stuff.
That wraps up the Larry's Auto Service Edward Jones halftime show. Second half action coming up.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is your hometown source for quality equipment and exceptional service. Now an authorized steel dealer, Poppy's is everything from saws and mowers to diggers and more. Planning an event? We've got tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, firewood, or propane. Whether you're building, landscaping, or just tackling a weekend project, Poppy has you covered. Stop by Poppy's on the Tionesta Road in Pleasantville, or call today and let's get your next project or party started.
For over 30 years, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating has taken pride in being the premier heating and air conditioning service provider in the area. Our highly skilled and certified technicians will work closely with you to address your heating and air conditioning repair, installation, or maintenance needs. And with the J. Gill Service membership, you can take advantage of additional benefits like filter replacements and priority service scheduling. Plus, members get 10% off future projects. Call today to get a free estimate or ask about financing options. Call J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today or visit them online at jgillplumbingheating.com.
And welcome back to Fairview High School. Week 10 of high school football, and I just want to take a moment. We're going to do it at the end, but I want to really thank our sponsors. Without their support, we would not be here doing this. So big thanks to Oil Creek Plastics, Titusville Area Hospital, Interstate Pipe and Supply, State Farm Insurance, Poppy's, Armstrong, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, by Fat Chad's Brewery, by New Directions Community Credit Union, the Gordon P. Garrett Funeral Home, Marsh Home Center, Ben Leach for Magisterial District Judge, Edward Jones, Larry's Auto Service, Corky's Pizza, and the Titusville Beverage. Special thanks to Lori and the crew at Corky's for feeding us, not just at home, but on the road. And wow, food was, again, outstanding here tonight. From what I understand, I like the pizza, and that's great. I hear the brownies are good, Joe. I haven't had one. Oh, no, that's a lie.
Too scared to reach in?
I get the look, Pat. I get the look.
I wait till he's distracted. And I sneak a couple and feed Luke one.
You think the ankle hurts, go ahead and reach for a brownie. It's going to be an important half for Titusville. You got 24 minutes left of the season, and you're down 14. Just let it go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get out of the penalty phase and just play Rocket football.
They really have an opportunity to, in some respects, kind of, I don't know that the term salvage the season is right, but to kind of put a nice cap on it.
Yes.
You've lost 2 in overtime. You know, if you can get a win here, it's almost like all of a sudden you're almost a 500 ball club. You know, they've been competitive in a lot of games, so, you know, I really just want to see them come out here and play hard, not give up, play to the last whistle, and see if they can't pull out a win here.
I think it'd be very important, and you also want to set a tone. We're playing a lot of young kids.
Yeah.
I don't put the grades out there when we're calling the game, but We've got a lot of youngsters out there from 9th, 10th graders that are playing well. And so we have a lot to build on. We got a quarterback sitting out there that's not played tonight, Hunter Martin.
Yeah.
And he's going to have an impact on the game next year. You know,
He sure is, yeah.
Brody's been playing the whole summer, and he's played well the whole season. But you want to set a tempo or whatever, a mentality for the next season. And then that's why this next 24 minutes are important. It's has to do with next year. Pat?
Kind of down here, we're standing. Fairview's warming up. Their young man just kicked a 42-yard field goal. He's backing up to the 40. He kicked from 42. Would have been.
Yeah, he's got a heck of a leg on him. I was watching him and preparing for the game today, and I thought, oh boy, I don't know what else they have, but this young man can kick. This will be a 55-yarder attempt that he's going after right now. Not going to get there.
Not going to get there on that one. He knew it the minute his foot hit.
But don't take anything away from Chatham. We have a kicker that's not too bad himself. He's already got a 40-yarder to it. And by the way, folks, if you're a follower of Rocket football over the years, I still don't know what the record is for field goal. Johnny Clark's a good kicker from years ago. Tyler, for crying out loud. Now the name's gone from me.
Toby Cressman was good.
Toby Cressman was a good kicker. So I'd just like to know just to know, is that 40-yarder a school record or close to it?
That would be interesting to know.
Yeah, I'd like to know that because that's a good kick.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, it'd be nice to see those stats kept, but that's a lot of work to keep those stats year after year after year.
I know Brent Henderson and others have done a really nice job in terms of the track and field books. Yeah. But to your point, Pat, that's taken them years and a lot of work.
Oh, and there is nothing like having your children come home from a track event and throw something down and say, hey, I beat you my junior year, or hey, I beat you my sophomore year. Yeah. There's nothing like that. You really want to thank those guys at that point in time for keeping those records.
Yeah, Steve did that with me in the hurdles. Do it in my face all the time. But it's just, and it'd be good for Chatham to know. It's just something you'd like to know. Well, waiting for Titusville to come out, and we'll tee it up. Speaking of kickers.
What's the mood like down there, Pat? I mean, does it look like they're trying to be loose and having fun, or is it?
It looked like Dalton Knapp was having fun there.
Right in the beginning, it seemed like they were, but, since they've came out in the second half, they look a little quiet and, curled up a little bit to withstand the rain.
Maybe they got some encouraging words at halftime. Quiet them down and settle them down. We'll see. Kickoff's underway. And it's going to be taken at the 10, 5, and into the end zone and be out to the 20.
That was a nice kick. We talked about that a little bit in the pregame, Pat. That was a nice one.
Fairview had to get through the end zone. Just didn't, spit her out, down at the.
We got about half of that, Pat.
We're working on it.
It looked like that ball could have died right there at the 5. I mean, he was trying to make sure that ball did get into the end zone. Yeah. Kind of started bouncing again once it got inside the 5.
First down and 10 Fairview at their own 20. Bennett off to the running back coming through the left side. The ball carrier is O'Reilly. He'll pick up 1 or 2 on the play. Second down 8.
When we're having success, our defensive line is doing a good job of getting off their blocks and helping make those tackles so that it's not all up to the middle linebackers. And they did that there. Got a nice job getting off their blocks.
Second down 8. Doubles left, single right for Fairview. Bennett off to the tailback once again. Drives ahead, picks up another 2. Bring down a 3rd and 4. Yeah, up the middle they've had troubles, but getting to the outside has not been as difficult for them. You wouldn't be surprised they might even throw to the outside.
We struggled with that play a little bit on those scoring drives, that little bit of a pull play there, but we did a good job, again, getting off our blocks and making that tackle, and here comes the rain again.
Double wing Fairview. Good. Singles both ways. Bennett looking to throw. Wants to go over the middle. The pass is intercepted. By Titus. We got a chance. Get a block. Get a block. Across the 20 and knocked out of bounds at the 19. That's Hartshorn. Good read. Good interception. Maybe this will be the time to get things going for Titusville.
Yeah.
That's the third interception for Titusville tonight.
Yeah, and they call a pass play right as the rain starts coming down hard. But
nice grab.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job. Those aren't bad passes, but they're seeing the ball well and making plays on it really nicely. That was Alex Hartshorn that time.
And then nice run afterwards, too.
Culpepper wide to the right, Hartshorn in the slot right. Ross wing left in motion. Continues in motion, giving off to O'Neill coming to the left side, and he's going to be run down from behind. He'll get it into the 15.
Good lead blocking there. Jaron Vroman now in on offense. I think they're trying to get him some snaps because Titusville's only going to return 2 offensive linemen next year. So they want to get Jaron in there because he's probably going to be an offensive and defensive player next year. But he did a nice job here along with Coy Campbell on lead blocking there.
Ackerman goes wide to the right. Culpepper to the left. Second down and about 7 for Titusville. They're at the 15 of Fairview. It's a big series. To O'Neill, following his blocks nicely. Inside the 10. Now they're going to spot just about at the 10.
He does a nice job just putting his hand right on the back of his lead blocker and just following him. He just couldn't quite slip past him there once his lead blocker got engaged.
Third down and 2 for the Rockets at the 10-yard line of Fairview.
This is a key play here to me. We had troubles getting that first down, and especially in the red zone. So this is a key play here.
Double to the right, single left for Titusville. Selling straight ahead, comes to the outside. He may get there. He's got the first down. He's at the 5 and brought down at the 5-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
And that was a really nice job by the offensive line. They got a ton of good push right there. And again, it was like before. They didn't do anything fancy. It was just straight ahead zone blocking and just push forward. And like we've said, they got big, strong kids on that line, and they did a nice job there.
Titusville seems a little fired up out there right now.
Yep. Yeah, he could have ran anywhere and gotten 2 yards for the first down there.
First down and goal. Titusville at the 6. O'Neill in the back. Titusville now will bring 2 to the left. Have trips left side. It's going to go to O'Neill, and he cuts upfield nicely. Touchdown,
nice
Titusville.
job.
Touchdown.
Nice read by O'Neill.
Yep. Jaron Vroman did a nice job blocking there, and he could have almost walked that one in. Nice job.
So Titusville gets the first points on here in the second half. They needed that. And that changes the complexion of the game quite a little bit, actually.
Yep.
We talked about momentum. We'll see now if we can pick up the extra point. This has always been kind of a struggle for us. Snap, placement, kick is up, and the kick is good. 14-7 with 10-10 left to go in the third quarter. So Titusville takes advantage of the turnover, and they go up on into the end zone, not on top, into the end zone on Fairview, 14-7.
And you're right, Pat. It sure seems like the Rockets are fired up on that sideline over there.
Now they seem to have some life back in them.
And the rain is coming down quite heavy. Or heavily. Are you an English teacher? Ain't coming down too bad there, boy.
It's coming down hard enough. I'm cozying up with Joe over here a little bit. So
I see that. Well, we'll see if this game has given Titusville enough momentum now to keep it going. A 3-and-out here would be really nice, or a turnover again, as Titusville will tee it up. Fairview with 2s back at about the Getting back about their 8-yard line, 10-yard line. 14-7, Fairview. Titusville kicking off. Nice kick. It's going to come down to the 10-yard line and fumbled there, but picked up across the 15. The runner's out across the 20, and he's going to be brought down at about the 25. So pretty good coverage. First down and 10. Fairview at the 25. Roman on the stop for Titusville.
Roman with the stop. Tiger table there. First and 10.
Seen some unique bounces in this game.
And they've all gone their way.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doubles right for Fairview. Single to the left. Wing left. Bennett off to the tailback. And he's going to pick up about 3 or 4 on the play. Bring up a second down and 6.
He's trying to be patient there and find a hole, and he just couldn't quite find one. Titusville again did a nice job of holding their ground and then getting off their blocks.
Now doubles both sides for Fairview. Bennett off the goal. No, Bennett's going to keep it out across the 30, 35. Have enough for the first down. Quarterback draw.
We've struggled with that all year.
That RPO gets us.
Yeah.
First and 10 Fairview. They have that at their own 37 now.
Titusville needs to get a stop here pretty soon and keep them out of field goal range.
Doubles to the right, single left. On a counter to Dole.
Oh, Jaron
nice
with
job.
a nice job.
No gain.
Once again, Roman on the stop, no gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
He's hard to block, so he's usually free, and if he can find the ball carrier, he usually does a nice job of wrapping up and making the tackle.
I'll tell you, he's going to be a nemesis for people in the next couple of years.
He really is, yeah.
200-pounder, strong. Doubles to the right, single left for Fairview. Bennett looking to throw, going to be a quick up. And the pass is complete, but brought down quickly by
Sawyer Wolfkill. Yeah, nice job again by Sawyer.
Third down and short, by 3rd and 3. Quickly, Fairview up over the ball.
Fairview very quickly up.
Doubles both sides for Fairview.
They tried the hard count to draw them off again.
Oldock in the backfield for Fairview. Bennett to him. No, Bennett's going to keep again. And he's out across the 45, about the 48. Again, Bowman on the tackle, but enough for the first down.
That's another Tiger first down.
Good drive going right now by Fairview. They're at midfield.
Fairview huddling up now, not quite as quickly.
Single to the right, double to the left. Got a wing left now for Fairview. Ball's given out to Oldak. He goes to the outside, turns upfield. He's going to pick up 2 or 3 before he's run down out there by.
It's a nice wrap up by Coy Campbell that time.
Let's go, Titusville!
He
Getting it 2.
Wasn't shy about grabbing him and holding him down. It was nice.
Second down 8. Ball's at the Titusville 49. Doubles right side, single left for Fairview, wing right. Bennett's going to roll right, looking to throw. He throws up short. The pass is complete. The 45 of Titus, check that 35 of Titusville. They run the same pattern every time, Joe.
Yeah.
Get down and hook back.
First down, first and 10.
Another first down.
Yeah, hopefully one of these times we can jump that route, and if we can adjust and make a play on that.
Pestaluk Haynes is the receiver. He's been kind of the target for Bennett tonight. Handed off to Olek up the middle. He's going to be stopped, a gain of about 2.
There's going to be a penalty flag there.
I think that's going to be a face mask.
Yeah.
They're talking it over. It's going to be against Titusville. Five-yard variety. I didn't hear the call.
Yeah.
Mike didn't work in the ref. Rain coming down pretty hard again. First down and
slowed down
short.
there.
Man in motion, going to look deep. Got a man over the middle all by himself. Touchdown Fairview. 35-yard touchdown pass. And once again, it's to Haynes and that big receiver.
Brody Sellen's kicking himself in the butt for that. He saw this one coming and he just, I don't know if he stumbled.
It looked like he stumbled to me.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
I don't know if he got turned around or what happened, but he normally would have been right on that.
So Fairview comes right back and scores after Titusville just got a touchdown. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. 21-7 with 6:24 to go in the third. Fairview on top. That was a good answer by Fairview, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So now can Titusville come back and answer? Still lots of time left here.
Well, that was kind of quick.
Yeah, it was.
Last-ditch effort to rain us out? I don't know.
Yeah.
The rain had kind of quit there for a moment, and then all of a sudden it came back with a little bit of a vengeance.
Yeah.
And it stopped again. Well, very light rain right now.
Have you just given up at this point, Pat?
You know.
Just soaked to the bone and just like, yeah, whatever.
It's not too bad.
Brody might disagree with you down there.
Yeah, well, Brody's been standing out there, you know, unprotected pretty much. And
there's a little wave.
I'm surprised you got that side of the hand.
That's a little bit different lineup. Hearthstone now is up in the front line. I know he's expecting an onside kick or what. It is kicked short, taken at the 20 by Titusville. And it is
nice job. Josh Norton.
Josh Norton, yeah, across the 50 to the 49 of Fairview. Not sure what the idea was behind that kickoff.
I don't know if they got scared by our returners.
Yeah.
But Josh Norton, he's a good ball player, and that was a really nice return.
So it'll be first down at 10 Titusville. It will be at the 49 of Fairview. We'll see now if Titusville can get a drive going and get another score here. Change it before the end of the third. Referees are now talking it over. I think they know what they're doing.
You're just not doing it very quickly.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
They hadn't got the ball off after the kickoff, so they were debating if they had done that or not.
In motion comes Ross to the left. Ball's given off to O'Neill to the right. O'Neill cuts back across the 40. He's still up, and then he's brought down at the 38-yard line. And a flag. The flag is down at the end of the play. It's going to be against Fairview this time.
I think.
I don't know what.
Their first penalty on Fairview?
I believe it is now that you bring it up.
If only there was somebody keeping stats this game.
Well, you think at least Steve could do that from a hotel room.
So it's a 15-yard personal foul against Fairview. So That'll move the ball further downfield for Titusville. Take it inside the 25 to about the 23-yard line. So here we go. Opportunity is big time now for Titusville. Short field. First down and 10. O'Neill's having a pretty good day as far as running the ball. First quarter, he had a pretty good day as far as penalties. And he'll be back next year.
He will, yeah.
Goes wide to the left for Titusville. Giving off to O'Neill. Across the right side, cuts upfield. And he's going to get down close to the 15.
O'Neill, the ball carrier.
Bring up a second down and short.
Say hi to Bill Brown watching from Colorado.
Is just a Bill. I wonder, is Bill, are you a graduate of Titusville and when?
What year? Oh, 90.
Okay.
What? Let us know, Bill. Saying hi to Lloyd Coates, watching from Omaha.
Second down and 2, Titusville. They're at the 15 of Fairview. Hearthstone wide right. In motion goes Ross to the right. To O'Neill. Comes to the outside, get a block, he'll get in there. He breaks one tackle, that's a nice job.
Yeah.
Gets it down to about the 13. Close to a first down, if not a first down.
That's what you get out of Jaden O'Neill. He can really make people miss in a number of ways. He's very shifty, but he's also a strong kid, and he's got a good stiff arm.
Well, he's strong.
A lot of kids, that would have just been a tackle for a loss, you know, and he was able to make something out of it.
Well, in that previous one, the last 2 yards that he gained, you know, was all him.
Yeah.
And the push that he got, you know, they had him stood up, and the pile pushed forward, and that was a lot of his legs driving then.
Yep.
First down and 10, Titusville at the 12 of Fairview. Brody Selland to O'Neill. Breaks to the outside, cuts back up the middle. And a host of Fairview Tigers.
O'Neill with the ball.
But he still picks up about 4, maybe 5 on the play. Now let me see, what would I do now? Oh yeah, I would pull the guard tackle and give it to O'Neill. Until they stop it.
Yep. Again, that offensive line is getting a good push, especially those pullers. They're really getting some momentum and moving that line.
Single right for Titusville. Oh, snapped way above Brody's head, and he has to go clear back to the 29.
Aaron snap.
Big loss for Titusville.
Covered by Selland.
Selland had to go back and cover it at the Titusville 30, or at the Fairview 34-yard line. That brings up a third and a whole bunch. Can't stand prosperity. We do something crazy. That was just maybe a wet ball, I don't know, but lost it anyway. 3 to the right side for the Rockets. Third down at about 23. Then in comes Mr. Martin to throw. Pass is overthrown at about the 30 or 22.
Yeah, thrown behind him. He almost was able to, Chase Harrison was almost able to make the adjustment.
Brings up a fourth down.
Bill Brown, the class of 97.
4th and 26.
Hunter Martin at quarterback with a fourth down in the bunch. We have to get down to the 2-yard line for a first down. Ackerman goes wide to the right. We have a slot in the right. Reynolds in the wing left. Martin looking to throw quick. Steps up, he's got a man deep. He's got him in the end zone.
Oh, he's
Get
got
to
him.
Ackerman. No, he's
too
out of
far.
bounds. Oh, just out of bounds.
Just threw it too far. Oh, can we go to the replay on that one? I don't know. That was close.
That was close.
Really nice job by Hunter stepping up in the pocket.
Martin
He just goes for the corner of the end zone. Oh, I don't know. He kind of leapt there at the end. Oh, nice play.
So turnover on downs. Titusville will give it over to Fairview. We need a stop here. 2:54 to go in the third. We're down 2 touchdowns. First down and 10 Fairview. They got doubles both sides. Ball's getting off the tailback straight ahead. He's cuts to the outside. And he is up to about the 40-yard line now for a first down.
Yeah, Blake Ross had to make that play from the outside, so it took him a little bit to get there. So by the time he got there, it was a 10-yard gain.
Fairview first down and 10 at their own 39. 2 to the left, 1 left. Man in motion, goes to the motion man, trying to get to the outside. It's out across the 40, the 50, inside the 45, down to the Titusville 34.
Yeah.
O'Reilly, the ball carrier.
I think that should have been a hold there, don't you, on
Yes.
On
Middleton on the end?
Yes, I do.
It looked like he got tackled there at one point.
Yeah, he got tripped. They grabbed his hip and tossed him.
Somebody else up here thinks so.
I think so.
Double the left side for Fairview, single right. Bennett off to Altman. He cuts upfield across the 25, inside the 25 to about the 20-yard line, and they're really opening up big holes on Titusville right now.
Hartshorn with the tackle. First down, Tigers.
So they'll spot the ball right at the Titusville 20. Score here will make it very difficult for Titusville.
And Fairview getting back into that hurry up, not giving Titusville time.
Doubles both sides for Fairview. Given off to the quarterback Heaps.
Fumble!
Fumble, Titusville has it, and whistle?
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
What are they calling? Are they calling him down?
That's an inadvertent whistle, if anything.
No, that's
the ball popped right into Sellen's hands.
Yeah, it really did. There was no whistle. Sellen standing out in the 25 with the ball saying, what's going on here? It's got to be Titusville's ball.
It's got to be Titusville's ball. I mean,
he was still moving forward. There's no way you can say he was down by contact.
No, they're saying
Titusville's reaction there.
Yeah, but to see the bad thing about that is Sellen.
Yeah, he could have returned that.
Yeah, he had yardage.
Hey, those inadvertent whistles. I have a child at home that tell you all you want to hear about an inadvertent whistle. When you have a lineman running the ball back and they blow that, you know.
Well, Titusville's offense is out on the field, and the refs are explaining it to Fairview, and their coach is not happy.
Yeah, he doesn't like the call. It's the only thing they can do. There was no question that it was. I guess the question would be, when did the whistle blow?
Yeah.
Before he fumbled or after? But apparently, according to the officials, after. So it'll be first down and 10 Titusville. Unfortunately, we get no. Inadvertent. Everything's jumping the other direction for us tonight.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what we can do. Doubles to the left side. All the fumbles or whatever bounce right back to them. In motion is Hartshorn to the right. Goes through O'Neill. O'Neill cuts upfield. And he's still on his feet, coming around the right side, and he gets out to the 32-yard line.
That's a good start to that drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seeing a lot of momentum right here.
Yep.
Well, this could be a big change in the game if we were to take this one in with 1:16 to go, because you're only going to get about 3 more possessions this game.
Yep.
Doubles right side, wing left Titusville. In motion's Ross. It goes to Ross. Tries to cut up field, and he's not going to get much of anything, if anything.
Ross is ball. No gain on the play. Nesbitt on the stop.
Second down and 10. I like north-south.
Yeah. Titusville likes to run those counters and, get everybody moving one way and run the ball the other. But I agree with you. I like that north-south.
40 seconds left in the quarter. Culpeper comes wide to the left. Now Titusville's going to shift 2 more to the left, and
I think Fairview jumped off sides. Their left defensive end is head down and upset.
Calling false start Titusville. Yeah, they're calling a false start on Titusville. I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
Unless we had, I don't know.
Did not see it, so.
Well, sometimes in those shifts, I'm not sure what the rule says. We had 1 wide left, and we moved 2 more to the left side. Whether that is a problem or not, I don't know. Second down 15, nonetheless. Ball's at the 20. Titusville got a man in motion to the left. Pass is complete to Ross, in and out of his hands.
We haven't seen that play in a while. It was very successful last year, and so far it's been successful this year, but it just went right through his hands there.
So it brings up a third down, and
bunch of guys changing.
Yeah, a bunch of guys.
Yeah, got a whole lot of guys going in there now, all fresh. We'll try to get names as we go along here.
We got Chase Harrison in the slot. We got Charlie Ackerman, wide left.
Martin going to throw. He's got a man over the middle. He's there. Ackerman. Oh, all by himself.
He was wide open, and it was a little bit behind him. He was the outside man, and he just ran to the middle of the field, and he just looked up before the ball got there.
Sometimes you're too open.
Oh, yeah, he was looking for the end zone on that one because he had a lot of green in front of him.
Fourth down 15. Titus will have to kick it away. Hartstone in to do the kicking. Five seconds left in the third quarter. That was another big play right there. Low snap. And Hartstone's going to get tackled. Back at the 5-yard line. It's one of those deals where it rains, it pours.
Yeah, sure is.
End of the third quarter, 21-7, Fairview.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Our new home.
Somebody pinch me. Somebody say pinch?
Pinch,
pinch.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs? Don't call for pinches. Call for protection.
Hit it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close, or?
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back. We get into fourth quarter action. Fairview threatening once again. They're at the Titusville 5. wing right and wing left. Then straight ahead, his holdout, he gets it down about the 2. Brings up the 2nd down and goal. Titusville just can't seem to put the whole thing together. First quarter, we had a good start in the game, and we had penalties and bad snaps, and
just when they start to get some momentum, something happens.
Straight ahead, touchdown. Touchdown for number 22, Aiden Herman, is a senior. They seem to be excited about him scoring, didn't they?
Yeah.
Must be a story there someplace. Extra point attempt coming up, 26-7. Waiting for the snap. Place, kick is up, and the kick is good. Yeah, I don't know, but what we might see this Lindenberg someplace in a D3, D2 type school. He's got a pretty good leg on him.
Yeah.
Just a kicker. Nothing else, just kick the ball. Those extra points are good from about 35, 40 yards out.
Yeah, he's not holding back on those extra points, is he?
No, he really lets it fly. So the fumble doesn't do Titusville any good, and they end up giving up another score, down 28-7 here with 11:20 to go in the game. Very unusual game in that.
Yeah.
This is the 3rd week in a row that I just can't quite get a grip on.
It's rare that you see a team win the turnover battle
and lose.
So, and not just by a little bit, like dominating the turnover battle and be down 3 scores.
Yeah. It's crazy. Kickoff coming up. Titusville gets 3 back. Kick is going to be deep, and it's going to be into the end zone. Touchback. Titusville first down and 10 at the 20. We haven't seen a lot of kickers that could put it in the end zone.
No.
We've seen a lot of good kickers, but to put it in the end zone is...
Yeah.
That's one of the things I saw an article or a replay of something, how the kicking game has changed over the years. It used to be a 50-yarder was a questionable kick, even in the pros.
Yes.
But now, if you don't make a 50, you're
not going to make it. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get a job.
And there's guys regularly making 60 yards.
Yes. Yeah. And they were talking about the difference in footballs and different things, but that's how much the game has changed in 20 years. Doubles to the left for Titusville.
They're going to be able to do that in November and December.
Hunter Martin is going to throw the ball. Now he's going to run the ball across the 25 and to the 26-yard line and pick up a 6 on the play. You're going to see a lot of this young man over the years. He's a freshman.
And you see him make that decision of not throwing the ball and tucking it and running up for 6. And
yeah, that was a good gain. Now, if that was a 2-yard gain, I'd say he made the wrong decision, but he was able to make something out of that.
Ackerman wide to the left, Hartshorn in the slot left. Actually got trips left now for Titusville. Martin going to throw a quick out. Pass is complete to Reynolds. Reynolds and maybe close to the first down. Well, he's knocked out of bounds at about the 29. Should be about a yard short.
Martin complete to Reynolds.
Might be a combo you hear a lot next year.
Yeah, definitely.
Adam Reynolds is a sophomore.
Yeah.
175-pounder. He seems to be a strong young man also.
He's versatile, too. We see him playing all over the field. He plays quarterback, wide receiver, defensive back, linebacker.
And Martin wants to drive it straight ahead, but He's not going to get there.
No. Tried the second effort.
Brings up a 4th down. And less than 1. Hartshorn back in. We'll see whether or not Titusville are going to go for it. Last game of the season, 28-7.
I think I'd be going for it.
I'd be tempted to. Looks like we are too.
Sellen's coming back in.
Yeah, they pulled the team up back in.
So we'll see if Titusville can pick up a 4th down and 1.
Looks like they're going to do a little push play here again. Looks like they're going to get it this time.
Yeah, they'll go just enough into the 31-yard line of Titusville, 1st down and 10. Sellen with the push.
Somebody help Tyler up there.
So 1st down and 10, Titusville. $9:12 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Singles both sides, slot left for the Rockets. Martin wanting to throw, he's going to go deep, looking for Culpepper, and the pass will be intercepted at the 39-yard line. So no problem. That was a 4th down play. So it's a 1st and 10 now for Fairview. They'll have it at their own 40-yard line.
Good punt.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How well the last punt worked, I think that was a good choice.
Fairview now probably will want to run as much as they can. They'll probably throw for a bomb now, just because I said that. Double to the left. Bennett gives it off the tailback, coming across the left side, cuts to the outside to 50. Look out, 45, 40, 30. Has a heck of a run, gets the block, touchdown. Wow.
And that was all tackling where no.
That was O'Reilly on the run.
Yeah, that was not our best effort as far as tackling, was it, Pat?
No, it was not.
They put a into it, rolled right off, kept running.
Yeah.
34-7 with extra point coming up. Goodness. Placement, kick is up, and the kick is good. 35-7 with 8:29 left to go in the ball game. Fairview well in control now. Has to be disappointing for the Rockets. And that, as we said, there's been a strange occurrence of events.
Yeah.
You get the kickoff at the 25-yard line, you get 35, 40 yards in penalties, and not.
Then you get a couple of interceptions, but you can't do anything with them, and then you end up the half, you're down 14-0. Yeah, it's been an odd game.
Last 3 have been odd games to me, but.
Let's say hi to Susan Peterson watching from California. Hi, Susan. Thanks for checking in.
Sue Peterson.
And hi to Rick Bailey. I ran into him today. He said he was going to be watching, so hi to Rick.
He's not in Tennessee?
Is he up hunting?
No, he's not in Tennessee. I didn't ask him how he got out of that.
Kickoff.
They just sent Steve. That's how they get it.
Into the end zone. Out to the 5, the 10, the 15, 20, 25, and brought down just at the 25.
That's another good return by Kenrick Duran. He had a little bit of a lane if he could have missed that that shoestring tackle.
Yeah.
He had his blocker set up very well there again.
So Titusville first down and 10. It'll be spotted at the Titusville 26-yard line.
It looks like a younger group in there. Hunter Martin in at quarterback, Weston Wakefield in at running back, Chase Harrison in. Dalton Knapp in at tight end.
Pat put the umbrella away, which I don't know. Are you trying to tell us something, Pat?
Trying to.
Martin looking downfield. Nice pass.
Oh, nice job.
To Harrison. He's out to the 38-yard line. A couple young men.
They
collided pretty heavy there.
Their helmets hit hard.
Harrison is Titusville. Nothing illegal about it, just a football play.
Nope. Turned right into one another.
Yep. Be a first down for Titusville. We'll see how the athlete from Titusville, the trainers are out. And he's sitting up now. 8:12 left to go in the ball game, 35-7. And kind of a difficult game to explain if you haven't been watching the whole thing. He's up now and going off.
That was a nice little show of sportsmanship there by Fairview.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen that a couple of times tonight, but both teams really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a cry from some of the games we've seen this year, so it's nice to see.
Yeah.
That was Javis Nesbitt from Fairview that come over to shake hands with him, with Harrison.
Well, at the end of the day, it is just a game.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. Doubles left side. Martin looking downfield. A lot of pressure. Throws up short. Pass is complete to Dalton. And he won't quite get the first down.
Hunter Martin really seems to see the field well. You know, he's always got his eyes downfield. And a nice just little, he didn't need to throw it hard, just a little bit of touch, get it to him. It was a really nice play.
And he had to avoid a rusher there, too.
Yeah.
He had a lot of pressure on him when he spun around to get that ball off.
I want to thank Oil Creek Plastics for the replays all season.
Martin rolling to his right.
Nope.
Pass comes up short.
Not sure who he was targeting there. He had Reynolds and Hartshorn in the neighborhood.
Yeah, on top of each other, so somebody ran the wrong route. Third and short, Titusville. The ball will be at the 48 of Titusville. Titusville will send two to the left. Fort Reynolds in the wing right. A little bit of look at the backfield for next year. Giving off to the ball carrier straight ahead. He'll get the first down.
And that's what happens when a team's gotten a little bit on their heels with a strong passing game. You know, they throw the ball 2, 3, 4 times in a row, and all of a sudden everybody's backpedaling off the get-go. You know, and you get a good push from your offensive line, and it's pretty easy to get 3 or 4 yards.
Oh, Wakefield on the carry for Titusville. First down 10, Titusville. They're inside the 50 at the 47-yard line of Fairview with 6:54 to go. And got to move the ball to the hash mark.
Yeah, it's got to be on the hash.
Martin with 2 to the right, wing left. Looking deep. Whistle. Illegal procedure, Titusville. False start. Cost us 5, so we'll take it back inside the 50. to the Titusville 48. 1st and 15. .640 left to go in the ball game. Triples right side to Titusville. Martin looking to throw, trying to get to the outside, looking downfield and throws downfield. It's out of bounds. Trying to get it to Reynolds.
Boy, I'll tell you, he felt that pressure, but it hung in there.
Yeah. I didn't think he was going to get the pass away.
I thought he was going to throw it away a lot sooner, but he waited until he was right at the sideline.
I was waiting for him to call for another illegal procedure. I thought wideout started a little bit early.
Just a hair early.
Yeah. Wakefield to the right here. Ackerman now coming wide to the right. Getting set. 2nd down 15. Martin rolling to his right. Looking upfield. And he's going to be dropped for a loss. I was looking at Ackerman over here on the 40 by himself. I don't think a little bit of pressure. Martin didn't see him. 3rd down 18.
You need to do a little bit better job of giving him a little bit more time.
Yeah, it looked to me like he was just going to step up in the pocket. I don't know if he got caught in between decision making there, if he wasn't sure if he wanted to hang in or run.
Ackerman goes wide to the left. Hearthstone comes to the right. And the officials are asking one of the players from Fairview to leave. I'm not sure what the reason was.
And they're gonna be forced to call a timeout because their guys don't know where they're going.
Yeah.
Well, I think the official brought one of their players off for a mouthpiece. And
they wanted the safety to move up to linebacker.
And
he didn't understand that.
Yeah, no one kind of knew where they were supposed to go. So.
Well, the coach did. Yeah. You could tell he was upset.
He took out his frustration on his hat.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim, you better eat those brownies. They're going to get cold here before too long.
No, I have quit for the time being.
For the minute.
You could hide them, Joe. You could bring them over. I'm going to get in trouble. His family's going to be talking to me all weekend. Like,
they're so good.
I haven't had one yet.
Her pizza's good, but you got to really hustle to beat these brownies.
No, you have to hustle to eat them because you get to them before us.
I do. I should not be.
We're trying to say
you guys are lucky they made it here intact.
That's
well, and
right.
I like Pat's answer. What did you say? Something about what she was feeding us for a week or something?
Yeah.
She takes care of us. Lori, thank you so much. All our sponsors, thank you for your support.
Martin looking to his left, throws up short, pass is complete to the 50, the 45, and gets down inside the 45, about the 42.
And I like that play, and over time as those guys get older, that's a freshman and I think a sophomore there. As that play gets smoother, that'll go for even more yards. He didn't lead him quite enough. He had to kind of shuffle his feet to wait for the ball to come. If he had caught that in stride, with a little bit more momentum, he would have maybe gotten the first down there, but that'll come with time.
So it's a 4th down and 5 for Titusville, doubles right side. O'Neal back in the game for Titusville. And he's going to get the ball on the reverse. Good block up front. O'Neal to the outside, 25, the 20, stiff arms, and he'll be knocked out of bounds somewhere around the 14, 15-yard line.
He's got a nice little stutter step. He's used that. He did it a little bit last year and a lot this year, and it's a really nice little move just to get the defender to not know what he's doing, and it didn't quite work out as well that time, but it's a really nice little move he's got.
He's pretty quick with his feet.
He is.
So first down and 10 Titus with the ball down to the 16-yard line of Fairview.
And another timeout.
Yeah, timeout on the field with 4:28 to go. Fairview coaches are encouraging the officials as to how to call the game, I guess.
Don't we all want to encourage the officials on how to call?
Yeah,
I mean, if we could put a earpiece in them and let them know what they're doing, and
give them a wireless mic and they can converse with us.
Well, they wouldn't need the wireless mic. I think they'd let their opinions be known pretty quick.
Yeah, probably.
Probably as the earpiece came flying out. And
They did say Fairview took the timeout, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
That's what they said.
Yep.
Because they haven't taken it off the board.
No, they got 2 left.
Well, they just took one for that.
Yeah, they took one
for subbing.
Subbing,
yeah. Should have. Martin gives it to O'Neill, gets to the outside, and he's wrapped up in the outside.
The ball carrier.
Picks a couple.
Lauren Hearn on the stop. Gain about 3 yards of play. 2nd and 7.
Second down, about 8 for Titusville now. Ball down around the 13, 14-yard line. Ackerman will come wide to the right. Now he goes back towards the huddle. And now he goes back to the right. Doubles right side. Martin wanting to throw. Over the middle. Pass is complete to the 5-yard line.
That's Harrison back in the game. I didn't notice he had come back in.
Yeah, he came in the last play there.
Yeah. Good protection for him that time.
First and goal for Titusville at the 5-yard line.
First down, Rockets get 1st and 10 from the 5. First and goal from the 5.
3:30 left to go in the ball game. Titusville will send 2 to the right. Reynolds in the wing right. On the reverse to Reynolds, and he breaks the tackle and fumble.
Fumble.
Did he fumble? Pat?
he fumbled and
He's got it down
recovered
about
it
the 1.
himself.
Going to set it down about the 1-yard line.
The ball down the 1, fumble recovered by the Rockets.
Second down.
2nd and goal.
.240 left to go in the game. Titusville now with a 2nd and goal from the 1. Ball's given off to the tailback, and he's not going to get there. Maybe lose a half a yard, we'll see.
Jimmy Becker on the carry.
O'Neill back in the ball game. I believe it is.
I don't know if they're looking to get somebody the ball, or I'd like to see him do that push play that worked for him on that 4th down.
Now it's going to go to O'Neill.
Yeah.
And he's not going to get there.
No.
In fact, he's going to lose a yard. Be a 4th down.
O'Neill with the ball. Losses a couple.
So it'll be a 4th down and goal from the 2.
I think Coy might have been hurt a little bit on that play. They didn't call a timeout, but he kind of limping off the field there.
So with 1:48 clock running, Titusville with a 4th down and goal from the 2. Titusville bring 2 to the right side once again. They'll put Reynolds in the left wing. Martin with the pass into the end zone. Touchdown, Titusville. And that will be
Knapp. Coleman.
That was Knapp on the reception.
Knapp on the reception, yeah.
And I think you're going to hear that one a lot too. Over the next few years.
35-13, and Titusville will line up for the extra point attempt. Waiting for the snap, placement, kick is up, and the kick is good. 35-14 with 1:25 to go in the ball game.
Well, coming up, we'll have the Corky's Pizza Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville post-game show. We'll have the player of the game. Pat will talk to Coach. And we'll wrap things up for the season. Coming up, part of the post-game show right after the final here.
It will be a difficult way to go home. You know, you got an opportunity early in the game, and you blow the opportunity. You have, as you mentioned, Joe, turnovers. We win the turnover battle, and we just don't seem to be able to complete it. Just.
Yep.
But it's kind of the theme of the season. Do you just say, you know what? It was just one of those seasons.
I think to a large extent you do.
Good.
It's just.
Good luck, guys, for those moving on. You know, winter sports, spring sports, in life. Guys coming up, hey.
Learn from this.
Yes,
yeah.
We'll see you next year.
Yeah.
Well, you got to learn how to be overcomers.
Yeah.
And sports is one of those things that will teach you that.
Well, and like we've said, you know, all these hard, difficult games and controversy, but they're always fighting hard to the end. So, you know, you got to give them a lot of credit for that.
Onside attempt for Titusville, but it is recovered by Fairview at their own 47. So Fairview will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 47. First down and 10, the ball's at the 47 for Fairview. See what Fairview chooses to do here.
Our fans are excited about maybe a player that just came in.
I think it was number 90, Green, that came in. I think they're pretty excited about that.
Yep.
5-foot freshman.
They definitely had some excitement there on the sideline when he came in.
I couldn't figure out what it was until I saw him go out there. Must be one of the team favorites. .55 seconds left to go in the game. You know, one of the things I haven't seen up here, I just went to mention, there's no
rain.
No, well, there's no rain right now.
I'm joking. Sorry. Go ahead.
You haven't seen a brownie?
This is a fun game.
I haven't seen a game clock.
Yeah. No.
I'm still working. I'm still on the payroll here. I have not seen a game clock. Boy, it's tough to work with a crew like this, I'm telling you.
I think Adam's got the right idea. He quit wearing his headset, I think. Doesn't have to hear it.
I can't imagine how many TVs went off. Final score here will be 35. Well, they're going to have to take a knee, I guess, to really finish it off officially. 35-14, Fairview on top of our Titusville Rockets. We'll have a wrap-up coming up your way in just a short minute.
For over 30 years, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating has taken pride in being the premier heating and air conditioning service provider in the area. Our highly skilled and certified technicians will work closely with you to address your heating and air conditioning repair, installation, or maintenance needs. And with the J. Gill Service membership, you can take advantage of additional benefits like filter replacements and priority service scheduling. Plus, members get 10% off future projects. Call today to get a free estimate or ask about financing options. Call J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today or visit them online at jgillplumbingheating.com.
Are you tired of juggling multiple pill bottles? Titusville Express Pharmacy has your solution, now offering compliance packaging. Your medications sorted and sealed by dose, making it easier than ever to stay on track. In a hurry? Take advantage of our convenient drive-through service. We also offer free local delivery for those that qualify. Titusville Express Pharmacy, where convenience meets care. Visit us today at 401 West Spring Street in Titusville. Simplify your medication routine with Titusville Express Pharmacy.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Whether you want to go and lead in your craft in the trades, whether you want to go and be that nurse or medical worker and have a real impact on lives, or whether you want to go and help that business improve its bottom line, this is the place, and now is your time to go with confidence, to go with skill, to go succeed. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville.
Fat Chad's is Titusville's premier dining destination. Come hungry and enjoy these menu favorites: T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Dive into fresh pasta entrees like shrimp and scallop pasta, or our signature Asiago chicken. And don't miss our famous burgers and fish sandwiches, all served with fresh cut fries. Fridays mean prime rib specials. Enjoy wild game Saturdays. And on Sundays, it's our all-you-can-eat wing buffet. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
And welcome to the Corky's Pizza Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville post-game show. The final here from Fairview High School. The Tigers over the Rockets 35-14. We'll take our final break and come back and bring you the player of the game and wrap things up here from Fairview and for the season right after this as we continue with the Corky's Pizza Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville post-game show.
New Directions Community Credit Union is now open in Titusville. They may be new to our community, but they've been serving our region since 1974, providing their members with affordable products and services. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, volunteers, attends school, regularly conducts business, or who owns a business in Venango, Forest, Warren, or Crawford counties. Visit their new location at 206 South Martin Street in Titusville to learn more about becoming a member. Best of luck to all the students and athletes this fall from New Directions Community Credit Union.
I'm Ben Leach, 2008 Titusville Rocket graduate and Republican nominee for Magisterial District Judge, reminding you to get out and vote Tuesday, November 4th. As a strong leader on and off the field, I've carried the discipline I learned in my youth into the workplace and throughout my career in the justice system. It is my mission to uphold the integrity of the office and to be fair, impartial, and firm in my decision-making on the bench as your next Magisterial District Judge.
Go Rockets! Go Daddy!
I'm Ben Leach, and I approve this message.
Our new home.
Somebody pinch me. Somebody say pinch?
Pinch, pinch.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs? Don't call for pinches. Call for protection.
Hit it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close or no?
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Thinking about switching to 5G home internet? Think again. Unlike Zoom from Armstrong, 5G home internet is delivered by a cell tower. The further away you are, or the more devices connected to that tower, the slower your internet is. Cell phone providers also play favorites. When their networks get busy, calling and texting wins, and your home internet pays the price. Stick with Armstrong to get more data, more speed, and internet whenever you need it, not whenever they want. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
And welcome back to the Corky's Pizza Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville post-game show. Well, the Rockets fall to the Fairview Tigers, 35-14. The final?
Yeah, it was a very difficult situation, as we've talked about several times here during the game. You run the kickoff, open the kickoff down to the 25, you end up with a 4th and 40 type of situation, you know, and that's kind of set the tempo of the game. We just got those crazy penalties again, and holding or whatever, and next thing you know, you're playing behind to change the rest of the ball game.
The game almost feels like a microcosm of the whole season. Now that we're at the end, like the whole season felt odd. It felt like we were way more competitive than the scores and the record showed. You know, obviously we were competitive. We were in 2 overtime games. This really feels like a 500 club if they could have just found a way to finish and you know, lose a couple of those penalties here and there, and it has. You're right. I don't know any other way to describe it, but it just feels like a weird game in a weird season. So,
well, let's do this before Coach comes over.
It's now time for the Corky's Player of the Game.
Well, we're discussing the player of the game. There's several options to us. Don't know if we've come to a heavy conclusion yet or not, but O'Neal had a good ball game. Broman had a really good ball game. By the time he's in a ball game, he's very creative with it. Pat, your thoughts on player of the game?
You know, there's lots of players that had a great game. You know, you look at that offensive line and the push and how they did things in a wet game. You know, you look at, you know, one of the things we talked about earlier was the special teams and kickoff, and they seem to step up tonight. You know, but I really think the offensive line went through. And if you want to go ahead and announce our choice for tonight.
Yeah, we thought because of the offensive efforts by the offensive line and giving O'Neal, well, all the runners a good opportunity here this evening, that that right side of the line with Watkins and Roddy and the center played very well, and we thought we'd go to Joe Roddy for player of the game and not let his dad have a vote.
And since his dad was voting against him, we will say that.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I didn't want to bring that up.
Yeah, well, I just want to make sure that his kids treat him well when he gets home.
Well,
he's going to be awarded some brownies. We know that.
That's the reason I wasn't going to vote for him. His daddy ate all my brownies.
Hey, while we have a moment, I just want to take a moment to thank all our incredible sponsors. And listen, when I say, like, without them, we wouldn't be here, it takes them
so they're to blame?
They're the blame, yes. Okay. Our sponsors are to blame for this. No, thank you so much. They're all Rocket supporters. They love the kids. They love the school. They love the community. And any chance we get to bring the Rockets to the world, which we've had people all over the world watch, and Lucas Allen from watching in Guam once again tonight. It's awesome to see that. I want to thank the crew, and before I mention that, the technology. You know, your support allows us to try different things. This year we tried some new things with first down lines and telestration and some things that we worked out. A little buggy at times, but we really enjoyed working with that stuff, and we look to grow into other things. So while we have these cool tools that we get to play with, it does come down to the people involved, and that is the crew. Jim, Steve, Pat, Joe, Adam, Joe Watkins, Brody Wolfkill, Cullen and Amy, and our entire full sports announcers, Tim McCord and Gary Barnes. And
Coach?
We'll go down to you, Pat.
All right.
Finish it.
Coach, thoughts on the game?
Yeah, so really tonight's about gratitude to this group of guys here. And, you know, wasn't our night tonight, but at the end of the night, we thank every one of these guys for what they've done, their commitment to the program, their investment into the next generation. And really, as is our tradition, at the end of the season, each one of these players wants to share a message of gratitude to somebody in their life that made a difference for them and helped them to get to this point. Introduce yourself and then say who it is.
My name is Blake Ross, and I would like to thank my family, friends, and coaches for getting me to this point where I am.
My name is Brock Middleton. I'd like to thank all those people and Adam Huck for being a great coach and teacher throughout my whole life.
My name's Bryce Watkins. I want to thank my family for always showing my games and every coach I've had through football, wrestling, track, and baseball that's helped me.
My name is Kendrick Duran, and I want to thank God for blessing me with this team, these coaches, everything. This experience is wild. Thank you.
My name is Josh Norden, and I want to thank my family and Chris and Stephanie Thiele for always being there.
My name is Max Chatham. I just want to thank my parents and all my friends for making football fun.
My name's Coleman Up. I'd like to thank my family and my friends.
My name is Jimmy Becker. I'd like to thank my family, but most importantly, I know you can't see this because he unfortunately passed away, but I'd like to thank my pap. He taught me many life lessons.
My name is Mike Culpepper. I would just like to thank my mom for everything she does for me.
My name is Sawyer Wolfkill, and I just like to thank my parents because my family's not small, and they always make sure that to be there no matter what.
Oh, wait. Hey,
Tyler Tenney.
Pat, have them turn towards us. There we go.
My name is Joe Roddy, and I want to thank my mom and all my friends for keeping me in line.
Do I have to look at the camera? I'm Tyler Tenney. I want to thank my dad for teaching me and introducing me to the game I love. And I want to thank my mom for coming and supporting me through everything and encouraging me.
My name is Brody Sellen, and I want to thank my grandma for everything she did for me.
And just real quick, we want to thank all our supporters, those people who have been a part of the program from, cooking for school to making sandwiches to buying things that support us and donating. We couldn't do this without our community, and Titusville is one of the best.
Thank you, Coach, and look forward to seeing some of your team play next year. And congratulations, guys. We look forward to seeing you in the fall sports or the winter sports coming up. So,
thank you, sir.
Oh,
Thanks,
you,
Pat.
Good job, guys.
That's always touching. Joe, congratulations. We kind of lose fact that you've got a kid that's going to be graduating.
Yeah, and I don't know how with all the rain it's getting dusty up here, but yeah, I've actually had the privilege to be around a lot of these kids because they like to come to my house and, hang out, and, we kind of let them rule the house a little bit. And I'll tell you, not just mine, but the vast majority of these kids, they're fantastic kids. Not just good kids, they're fantastic. They're polite, they're kind, they're just so nice, they're fun to be around, they're very engaging, and they are really great kids. And no matter what happened, on the field, wins and losses, they're really good kids, and I know they're going to take a lot of lessons from this season, and I look forward to seeing what they do throughout the rest of the year in the other sports they're in, and once they move on.
It's fun to watch them and follow them all the way through, and within 10 years you'll know a whole lot of the effect that sports had in their life. Before we go, Luke, you and Adam have been called the heavy workers, I would call it, in doing our graphics and putting this thing together. I watch a lot of different things on streams with sports, and there's no question about the graphics that we have between Luke and Adam have been fantastic, and we appreciate that. So,
Jim, we've been doing this for 20 years. Since 2005, we started with a little laptop.
Yeah,
well, actually, we didn't. The first year, we had a massive computer trying to figure out how to do it. Everybody thought we were crazy. And a couple times in there, I think we talked about maybe calling it a day. And you're like, no, let's try it again next year. And we took a step back and did just audio for a couple years. And then we got this going. You've been the heart and soul of it.
It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun.
And this has been a ton of fun. Pat?
It's so much enjoyment spending somebody else's money.
Our sponsors. Pat, final thoughts here.
You know, it was a unique season. You know, there's a lot of things that could have and should have, but a very unique season and a nice group of young men.
Well, and Pat, yes, it has been. But you know what? For the viewers, they just love to have a little piece of Titusville to watch, whether it's Carter Field or the Rockets on the road, the band. How about the marching band this season? Great performances. The cheerleaders this year, awesome job as always. It's the whole thing. And then no matter what's going on with the team, it's fun covering them and hanging out with you guys every week.
Yeah, it's been a good time, and we want to thank Lori for the brownies. They're very good.
Yeah. Final thoughts?
Yeah, well, you know, I know you hate it when I do it, but I want to thank you too for all that you do, because he really makes it easier for us. We just show up, we eat some food, we ramble at each other and make jokes with each other, all because he does all the legwork. You know, we work, but he's, you know, reaching out, scheduling everything, getting us where we need to be, and doing all this legwork. So thank you, and appreciate you having us here.
Well, I'll personally thank Adam. I say stupid stuff all the time, and Adam looks at me and he goes, okay, whatever. like we're going to have a first down line this year. Okay. So, thanks, Adam. Hey, for our entire crew, Pat and Oscar down on the field, Joe Watkins. Joe, always fun. Thank you. Brody Wolfkill, Jim Bodemer, Steve Bodemer, Joe Roddy. I'm Luke Rio. Have a wonderful weekend. And we have winter sports heading your way. We're officially wrapped up with fall sports, except for maybe a powder puff game in there. But yeah, wrestling, basketball, all that right around the corner. Thank these sponsors if you see them. We appreciate their support. Thank you so much. Oil Creek Plastics, Titusville Area Hospital, Interstate Pipe and Supply, State Farm Insurance, Poppies, Armstrong, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, Fat Chad's Brewery, New Directions Community Credit Union, the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, Marsh Home Center, Ben Leach for Magisterial District Judge, Edward Jones, Larry's Auto Service, Corky's Pizza, and the Titusville Beverage.
Thank you for watching Stream Sports' presentation of Titusville Rockets Sports on Stream TV.